Um,
I
I
had
once
a
turned up to school 5 minutes late, and the teacher surprised with how early I was.
Yeah, we had some people like that. It's like
Yeah, that was me.
the closer you are to a place, the later you are.
Oh, I live nowhere near it.
It's weird how time speeds up suddenly.
I was once an hour late to one of my university classes because the bus caught on fire in the middle of the highway.
Holy shit! What?
Oh, something like that happened to me too one time.
Sounds like an excuse to me.
I think that
Like, everyone, we have to stop
I
here.
think we had
Everyone,
a-
please get out. The bus is
we had a
burning.
test. We had a test too. Oh, we didn't
Oh.
have to get out. The bus just like pulled over and everything was like really smoky and like
It would have been way more
Okay,
metal
but
if he just kept
My
driving.
bus, the bus I was in burned
got a schedule, let's
and then
go.
exploded.
it
Yeah,
was
but the same
a
thing happened with
university
other
shuttle
buses
bus.
of.
it was
the
a
same
university
thing.
shuttle bus, so it wasn't even actually a bus.
Oh yeah, but the bus I had taken was there were others of that type, and some of them actually started to burn too, so they had to take that model out of the system.
Oh, I just realized our scribe from last week, I don't think posted it.
Yeah, what kind of stuff did you
Wow.
get up to last week?
Apparently nothing according to our scribe. We fucked around and killed some people.
Again?
El-
Yeah.
I know
So
I know
was
Elise. I know Elise had a bunch of conversations with a bunch of different people who didn't know jack shit. And then she found Neil.
Yeah, we should probably
Yeah.
talk about what happened last week since one of us was gone and we also have a new player today.
Hello.
So, did the
last
fight in the
week,
market win that?
Go on, Quentin.
Did the fight in the market won that? Went to Blackwater's estate, borrowed some guards, went to go and attack
So,
the barracks.
Maybe Quentin, maybe can we do like an overall general like summary of the entire situation?
I've told
Just
him.
for our new player?
I've told him a little bit. And actually, I did want to talk to you more about the character. So, do you think your guy grew up here or was more just in town?
I imagine he probably only recently got into town
Okay.
for his adventures,
So more
and
like
just so happened to stumble across this absolute shit show.
Alright, it's more like a traveling mercenary type.
Yeah.
Do you think he came here because of the things that were going on, or more came and just happened to bump into it? Preference?
Probably just looked his way into arriving just as this all started to go down.
Okay, so just kind of passing through and wrong
Yeah.
place, wrong time.
Very much.
Okay. So you probably would have heard of their group, as they've been fairly active within this town. They stopped some mercenary/slavers from attacking the place, and as a whole, the town really likes them. But yeah, some sort of strange, almost like a turf war has broken out recently, and there's riots and factions fighting each other. So my thought was that your guy had holed up in the town barracks, trying to help defend the people and kind of government that's going on there.
Yep, that seems fair.
Let me get a map up. So I know we're still in the start
There's a
screen.
map
Oh wait,
up.
there's a map up. Okay, good.
There's a map up.
So yeah, there was just a big fight outside. I'll say maybe you were firing shots from the roof in this old. So this barracks is actually a extremely old dwarven structure that managed to survive and is now being used as a town barracks for the Char settlement, or this border town of Char. But yeah, so there was a fight outside. You were probably firing your crossbow or bow maybe from the roof. And yeah, now I'm going to say you're coming out to meet up with this group of mercenaries, the No One's Business, and maybe talk to them about what's going on.
Yeah.
Real quick before we actually start, can I do a search for magic arrows that I shot?
Yeah, I mean, if you took the 10 minutes, you can recover half of them, right?
I have one magic arrow. Yay.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Wasted so many of those fucking things. It's
Oh
ridiculous.
yeah, I have 2 spell slots left. Hooray!
Yeah, I think someone
Yeah,
was
it-
playing you.
Why
Yeah,
am I-
Shady was.
Why am I at half
I-
HP?
'Cause you got,
I had
you
to
got
use
Went
shot.
sideways.
I had to use I had to use a cure wounds on Daranu because he went unconscious. But that was the only spell that I used.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't think you did. Did anybody target Patchwork last week? I don't
Mm.
remember.
Nine
Not
a second
really.
fight, not
There
really.
might have.
Oh yeah, right. No, I
might
did.
have
I
been
did
one
the
or
cleric
two.
thing. I did the cleric
There mi-
thing after the Master Thief just crit me and I
Mm.
died.
Yeah.
I tried
Uh,
to keep you alive as best I could, and
Joy.
I tried to kind of. I tried to. I always try to save.
No,
resources
it's fine.
for
It's
players,
just.
But
No,
Uh,
I'm sorry.
good.
I was.
Honestly, that's completely
thought you
fine. No,
only had-
I'm just.
I thought you only had one spell left. It was a 3rd level.
I have 1 3rd level and 1 2nd level, I think.
Because I know I used a 2nd level cure wounds.
Never mind. I have 1 spell slot.
Yeah, sorry.
No, it's fine.
Yeah.
That's what I'm here for. Honestly, that's what I'm here for. That's what I built my character to be.
Your Harness Divine
just-
Power wasn't used, so you should still have that.
I'm pretty sure I locked that in though last time that I used that.
She used
That
it
should be-
2 weeks
that
ago when she was playing it because of
Yeah.
the Master Thief that took her down to nearly dead, and she did it on herself before Kai started healing her.
Okay then.
Yeah,
Cool.
no,
I'm going.
yeah, I think I locked that in. That reset for some reason. I'm gonna do that manually. Hold on.
Alright, so
He
Lazarus.
short rested. I don't know if it resets out of short rest because we short rested.
Yeah, it
Oh,
Oh
resets
no,
the
it
short
does.
rest.
It
Right.
does.
Yeah. But Lazarus, do you actually have one wing?
Did we short rest?
That is just
Yeah.
like
Could I
Um,
roll hit dice?
Hang on, guys, hang
Hit
on.
die?
Yeah, go ahead. What did you say?
the one wing is only out when I'm in my Radiant Soul form.
Gotcha. Okay. And do you have dark vision?
I do, yes.
Yeah, he's an
60 feet.
Asima.
Okay.
Like me.
Mhm.
That's what I assumed. Man, this is like so many Asmars in this party. Okay.
2.
Ooh.
We have
Only
more
2.
druids.
Two
Yeah, more than
Asmars and a
one.
Tiefling, as
Yeah.
well as 2 druids.
Lots of Outer Plains blood going on here. All right. Sorry, you guys
Well-
can keep discussing what you were discussing.
So I have, if we took a short rest and I have 2 hit dice. What is the plural left? Can I use them now?
Die.
I have 2 hit die left. Can I use them? Because I don't think.
Did
Yeah.
I-
When did we
I
take a short
don't-
rest?
At Blackwater
Blackwater
Estate.
Estate.
Oh, at the very beginning. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah,
So yeah,
because
that's fine.
I'd like to use mine because I'm low.
Sure.
Okay,
Oh, are we gonna
we
long
need
rest
to-
now?
No, we need to go into the barracks, see who the fuck's in charge, see if any of them are actually useful,
Oh,
or if
nice.
it's going to be a bunch of useless twats like Blackwater's people. Then we can, I don't fucking know, go check out a house.
So yeah, that's kind of an idea of what happened last time in the overall view of things. There's been a lot of unease in this town for a while now, and yeah, this group has made sort of a name for itself by trying to help them out.
Mhm.
So it's currently the 31st of fall at 1:10 in the afternoon. Yeah, we'll pick up from where we left off.
I have a plan.
Oh yeah, no one is also separated from the group right now. You're with Neil, right?
I'm with Neil.
You
our
guys,
house.
did you guys sneak out? I thought you did.
No, we haven't done that yet. We
Oh.
got cut off.
I thought that was the last thing that happened was you two sneaking out, but that's fine.
No.
All
I mean,
right.
it can be.
Well, what were you gonna do after you snuck out?
I think we were gonna go. We were planning on going to head to the northern base to see if we
Okay.
can find Sithril. But I was going to turn into Sithril and tell the looters to fuck off.
Oh, is that why you had stayed inside?
We hadn't
Yeah,
stayed
she
in.
said
No,
you
we
didn't want to
hadn't.
deal with that. With
No,
so much
because
time in the
we didn't. Yeah, we moved on
Okay.
to the group.
Do you have the proper clothes though? Because
No, she
previously you were running around in a loincloth.
I've got leather armor.
Sithril in a loincloth.
And when that
Also,
Oh
she didn't.
Oh god.
All right. But anyway, yeah, you could put on leather armor and kind of look like her.
To the point,
I-
you do have Elisa's clothes. You could have changed into them at any point. I doubt you left Elisa's clothes behind.
Yeah, I'm sure they're in your backpack or whatever.
They're in my bag, but it's funnier to run around in this chaos in nothing but a loincloth.
Yeah.
It is.
Let's face it.
So you head. I'll start with the larger group. So you have just cleared the outside, driven off the rest of their people, along with Blackwater's people's help. They kind of fought the barbarian guy and his main forces nearby, and managed to do kind of like a two-pronged attack to drive off the people attacking. So you're outside collecting your arrows and everything as Captain.
Arrow.
Oh, all right, arrow. The other one flew off over a fence. It's gone.
I can't track music arrows. I've lost 7 of them.
Yeah. So Captain Grove would come out with some of his people, along with an interesting-looking fellow. What would you look like to them, Lazarus?
So before you see a very young-looking man, with a very pale-looking physique. He is dressed in dark black leather with blue trim, and you can see that he has on his sides 2 very different-looking sword hilts. They seem to be quite long swords, either rapiers or long swords, and you can see he's currently just like looking around, looking a bit panicked, and sees the party, and of course follows along with Captain Grobe.
Yeah. So as you approach them, with the captain kind of leading the way, his men kind of fanning out to make sure there are no stragglers, you would see quite an interesting-looking group of people. Do we have Kai here? He's been very quiet.
Yeah, sorry, I was waiting with the kid.
All right. I was like, wait, I haven't even heard Kai yet. So Kai, what would you look like to Lazarus?
A 35-year-old red-ish tiefling. At the moment, I'm wearing robes that are nicked off. A mage,
Oh, is it?
a wizard, and I'm not really paying any attention because I'm reading my new book. Because I'm going to be a pyro wizard. And I'm trying to use it to bake my potatoes.
Oh.
Cool.
Yeah, that's,
On character.
Fair enough.
Druids have just as much access to fire spells as wizards
Create,
do, right?
create bonfire.
I want to cook a lot of them. I want to use this fireball.
what about? So yeah, did you describe that you look like a tiefling?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
What-
reddish.
reddish. Yeah.
reddish
Okay.
tiefling.
What about Patchwork?
How tall is she again? 1 second. Also, you see a warforged, kind of goldenish brown. The metal seems discolored by age. She has glass panes for eyes and one round one in her chest, and from all of them you can kind of see an amber glow. It's very clearly magic, and she is 6 foot tall. Anything else? Well, she's wearing a shield and a backpack and a dark cloak with a hood. Yeah.
Do you have Arcana training, Lazarus? Like proficiency in Arcana?
I do not know.
Alright, so you probably don't know what exactly this is. You've probably never seen a Warforged in real life, or even know what a Warforged is. So you might be a little bit just
yeah.
surprised.
I'm just
And
thinking to myself.
She doesn't she doesn't have much of facial expressions, but she has very clear body language, and her movements are very audible. She is not very quiet. She is very clanky.
Yeah. What about nature knowledge? Do you have that proficiency?
I do not.
Okay. So Duranu, what would you look like to him?
I'm a blue dragon man. No, those are Sapphire Dragonborn.
He's a blue dragon man.
Shorter than Patchwork at like 5'8". Wearing actually rather nice traveler's clothes that have no holes in them, which is really weird for him. Just currently just fucking mumbling to himself. He looks extremely pissed off. He's just looking around on the ground and then seeing the fucking captain. He's just like.
I thought we decided Darren was 5'10".
Was he 5'10"? Probably.
He's
I don't know.
5'10".
He's a dragon.
He's 5'something".
People.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hedwig is very tall.
He's whatever he wants to be.
So yeah, you go ahead.
Magically changes height depending on if I remember how tall he is or not. But as the gods are coming out, the dragon guy will just fucking rather loudly, because thaumaturgy's still a thing, just be like, which fucking one of you idiots is in charge? Just not knowing who the fuck the captain is because we've never met him before.
Yeah. Elise is not there. What about Quentin? What would you look like?
So Quentin is a attractive young man with almost an ethereal, handsome looks. He's tan-skinned, blue-grey eyes with dark hair that he has tousled, kind of like gelish. He's got a little bit of stubble. He's shorter than an average height with lean and athletic builds. He's got like a dark-coloured sleeveless cardigan underneath a dark purple shirt with a very low, revealing V-top, dark green, kind of like a diamond stone-shaped jagged triangle on a necklace. He's got a ring on his index finger, dark trousers and boots, and you can just see from the low-cut V on his left pec just a little bit of a tattoo, but you can't really see what it is.
Alright. And I guess, because he'll probably see you later, what would Elise look like? So you can get an idea of it. Are you there?
Sorry. Yeah, sorry, I muted myself. Well, currently or in general?
Yeah. Just in general, yeah. Just
I think currently she looks like a large Barian man, but
yeah, just her neutral look.
It is gonna turn into Sithril. Her currently Elise is a short human woman with very unrecognizable features, very plain. Is the kind of face that you look at and just fully like do not remember what she looks like 5 minutes after meeting her.
She looks like a painting.
She's got long kind of brown, like light brown, dark blonde hair that she always keeps tucked up into a very neat bun.
Alright, and really quick, you do know how to adjust things in Roll20, like the sound, volume, and everything?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I know the music's going and not everyone knows how to do that.
I still don't know.
It's in the cog wheel.
Also, Neil thinks he's dealing with Karen.
Audio video, there's a master volume music level there, in audio video under the cog wheel on my settings.
That's nice, thank you.
Yeah, just because it can be kind of loud if you don't adjust it. So anyway, you all are approaching, or they are approaching you all, I should say. Captain Grobe steps forward as Duranu blasts his voice. He says, Captain Grobe, it's good to finally meet all of you. I've heard a lot. He says,
Cool. Don't give a shit about pleasantries. How many men you got? How well armed are you? And how fucking injured are the people inside?
He says, we're not doing the best, if I'm honest, but we've been holding the fort here. The town guards who escaped and came back, we only have about 20 of them left. So it's been a shit show, but we've done good with what we have. Sorry, what?
There was 20 of you inside.
20 guards. We have
20 guards inside.
Yes.
And you allowed them to blockade you. Brilliant. Great. Where's the mayor?
She is missing, unfortunately. We've tried to figure out where they took her, but we don't know. He says, this is Lazarus. He is a mercenary like yourselves who has been helping us fight them off since the attack happened.
Lazarus, please tell me you're less useless than these guys.
I'd like to think I can hold my own, yes.
Brilliant. Okay. Mayor's missing. Where was the mayor last saw?
He says she was inside the barracks. She was taken around the time all this started. It was obviously a coordinated attack of some kind.
I'm sorry, was
any idea which?
Breached?
He says, no, that's the strange thing. We don't know how they got her.
They're in the fucking tunnels. We need to find a way down now.
Yeah.
In the tunnels, through the barracks.
He nods. He says, yes, if you can figure out how they got in or have an idea, I would love the assistance.
So there's an underground ruin below the city. We know where several entrances are, and we happen to know that there is an entrance in the barracks somewhere. We don't know where in the barracks it is, but we're gonna go
all
find it.
around.
He says, well, we're going to keep an eye out for now as we figure out where we're going to hit back next. Do you have any intel on what's been going on in the town?
Realistically, you should take the 20 guys, hit and clear the Darkwater Inn. Once you've cleared the Darkwater Inn, make sure the northern side of the town is clear from the Darkwater to Blackfoot as a state. That's the biggest area of control you guys can possibly project with the 20 guys you've got.
As far as we know, the marketplace and the Maplewood Inn should be free of them now, but they could have come back in the time we were gone.
He says, well, the Darkwater is nearby. Alright, and actually, real quick, let me cut to no one. So you and Neil were sneaking out, right?
No.
Or no, now you're staying there. Okay.
Well, no, like, we're not sneaking out. We are definitely leaving.
You're just walking out?
But, yeah, no, I'm gonna do my fake magic popping sounds.
Alright.
Turn into Sith girl, put on some, like, put back on the leather armor.
Give me a deception check. Or performance, I'll take either.
It doesn't matter.
Wow,
deception's better.
Wow.
You're good at these, come on. Told you.
There you go.
Sure.
So
sure.
you
I roll a
do,
nat 20 then.
you do
Not
some
like I
sort of
need it
gesture
later.
and go woo, 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 woo. And Neil is very impressed by your magical transformation. He says, "Oh, that was pretty good."
Thanks.
Give me oh yeah, let me make sure I have the pictures up since yeah.
And hey, if it's any consolation, I always roll my net 20s on my initiative.
Ugh,
That's
of
useful.
course. That's still useful. This is just
I mean,
making Neil.
Kind of.
This is just
Not
making
as,
Neil
not
believe that
as
I'm
the
not a
healer.
changeling.
So he cracks
This
his
is
knuckles. He says, I'm guessing we're doing this the tricky way then.
The tricky way. Well, because ultimately I really would prefer them not to raid my house.
Okay. So you start walking up the stairs with Neil. As you get up there, there are immediately several crossbows aimed at you, but when they see who it is, the thieves will be surprised and say, Sithril, what are you doing here? Neil? And he's like, yep,
What are
it's
you
us.
doing here? What are you doing here? I thought I told you that this house was off limits.
No, you said attack. We're Well, you said we're
No.
watching it, but then the thing came out with that the mercenaries attacked us, so we were given commands to attack the house, or at
And
least search
who's-
it.
And who gave you these commands?
That was.
Because as far as last I
Nathaniel
heard-
Nathaniel Jordis, one of your captains.
that idiot. Well,
Give me a deception check.
mercenaries. The mercenaries are on our side.
Yeah, give me a deception.
Yeah.
He says, no, that's impossible. They've attacked several of our people. Several groups have said they've been attacked by no one's business.
We've only let one person escape up until about 20 seconds ago.
You dumbasses.
We let one
well,
person escape. It's one guy saying all of this.
look, as I'm the one with all of the actual information, not just plain rumors. And from what I've heard, they've been helping us.
So the guys kind of look at each other confused. Give me one more deception check. Neil just kind of nods, trying not to say much. They say, all right, well, yes, that's odd. So we're not
going
searching
to
this
ignore-
place?
No. In fact, I would like you to remove yourself from the premises and keep an eye on it. But beyond that, if you see any members of no one's business, send them to me.
Where are you going to be?
I'll be at the northern camp.
All right. We'll do that then. What if they attack us?
Tell them that Cithril orders them not to.
All right. Very well. My apologies, Cithril. I guess there has been some sort of misunderstanding. All right, everyone, we're leaving.
Right.
And all of the guys kind of stow their crossbows and start heading out. I guess if you don't want us here watching and searching the house, where do you want us?
I want you at the barracks. Supporting the troops there.
He nods. He says, all right, we'll head north then.
Thank you. Was that the wrong thing, Daradu?
You
You're
would know.
giggling.
You can't say
I'm
anything.
fucking crying.
All right, so they all kind of assemble and heading to the north. What are you and Neil doing?
I'm gonna lock my door again.
Unfortunately, well, no, that's right. They picked the lock, so yeah, you can just
They
lock
pick
it.
the locks.
They didn't break
Just
it.
gonna lock it again. And I don't know. If we got 10 minutes, I'm gonna ritually cast alarm.
On the front door?
Sort of on the front door.
Okay. So you ritually cast alarm.
And so that should last about 8 hours.
What stuff did you have at the house? Is that written somewhere?
Yeah, party treasury.
Yeah. The only thing that's changed is I've got the 12K.
Yeah, that
In
was
the
put in the
bag
bag
of holding.
of holding. But if we look at the house, we've got all of our important stuff in the stronghold. So, in the basement workshop, we had the +2 alchemy table with the painting of different schools of magic. In
Yeah.
the back garden, we had the completely magnificent and worth more than gold potato farm.
Yep.
And then on the upstairs landing, there is a painting of a tower on a mountain.
All right.
There's a few other knickknacks sort of stored in the basement, like crowbars and hammers and sledgehammers and shit like that.
All right.
But nothing too major.
So luckily they have not taken anything as far as you know. Yeah, so you and Neil lock the door, and where are you heading?
Bud, where did you say that Sithril was might be? You said northern base camp?
So that would be my guess. She's pretty mobile. I'm actually surprised she kind of went incognito when she had all this happen. If she has them, did he say anything to you about the mayor? I forget.
No, but the wizard in the southern base camp told me about how she has the mayor.
Okay.
Neil was MIA before anyone knew anything about the mayor. I think that.
Yeah, but Neil already knows what the plan was. So he would.
What exactly is the plan here? Is it just to cause chaos and try to get Blackwater out?
He says, well, I know she was going to grab the mayor, but she didn't mention much else in specifics. I think we're going to reconvene tonight. She's working on something. I'm almost sure of it. Otherwise, she'd be with the rest of the people.
Who is reconvening?
Sithril, some of our captains, myself. That was the plan, anyway.
And where are your captains?
They're probably spread out around town working on various things, he says. I don't know exactly where they are right now. My guess would be probably in the field. But yeah, the main point of the attack was to sow some chaos within the town, sort of a distraction, and to hit
Distraction from what?
Blackwater, and to hit Blackwater back for killing our people.
Is Sithril planning on making an attack on Blackwater through the tunnels?
Says, I don't know. If she is, she didn't tell us about it, so, or at least she didn't tell me about it.
Okay. We're gonna go find Sithril, and I need you to try to get as much out of her as you can.
Says, yeah, sure. I'll see what I can do. Where's the rest of the group?
Okay. No idea. Last I heard, they were heading to the market.
Yeah, there was some trouble there. All right, so
Our job, we're probably gonna. I think the plan is to meet back at our house. But our job is to find as much information as we possibly can, so that the group can make make plans. Do you know if Sithril has any plans for tomorrow?
Says no. I don't know anything about what her future plans are. She's kept us in the dark for the most part.
All right, we need to find out more. You need to find out more information.
All right, so you two are trying to head to the north base. Is that the plan?
Yes, but I think I'm going to turn back into Karen.
Okay. So as you pass by the barracks,
we're currently inside the barracks searching for things. Karen walked past without everything, right?
Huh?
Never mind, sorry.
Yeah, so as you walk past the barracks, you don't see an attack going on. In fact, it looks like, at least if the guy, because they said they were, you saw there was an attack, or they were under attack earlier, but it looks like maybe the troops there were defeated. So I don't know if you were interested in checking that out, or if you want to just keep going north.
No, I'm not too worried about it.
All
I
right.
figure.
So you're gonna keep heading north?
I actually assume that my plan worked, and that the guys who were
They went to the market
in front of that they went to the market.
Okay. So
What's just happened is we cleared out the fucking barracks and then you sent more people there. So we're like inside the fucking barracks. The guards have gone to deal with the dark water and now we're surrounded again.
Oh no,
Sorry.
there weren't enough guys.
Not
They
that
would have
many.
just left. Like if they saw the siege had failed, you don't see anyone attacking, so they probably just left when they saw it had failed. So yeah, it's just the guards kind of keeping an eye out right now. No one's attacking the barracks. So if you continue to stay separated, you might not get to go for a bit, which is fine. I'm just letting you know.
It's okay. I just wanted to ask Neil, like, does Cithril have any magical abilities?
He says, she can turn invisible. I don't know how she does it. She also has some scrolls, which I
Okay,
also find
'cause I've got-
interesting, because I didn't think our kind could
Interesting.
use scrolls easily.
Interesting. My question is I've got this dagger that is a fake of what Blackwater currently has and what Cithril's trying to get at. Could we use it to distract her? If I gave it to her, would she notice?
Why, me? I mean, what would the distraction be for? You just
I
trying
want
to get
to-
on her good side or something?
I'm trying to get on her good side.
He says, well, it sounds like there's talk of your people attacking ours. At this point, if she gets that information, I think she's going to be extremely suspicious, because she was already very suspicious of your
Right.
group. I don't think offering her this is going to change that. She's too smart
Right,
for
but
that.
I haven't been involved in any of the in no one's business in months.
No, I still don't think she's going to trust you. I mean, I would.
I signed that contract with her though. I mean,
He says anyone can sign a contract. People break their word to us all the time. I'm just giving you my
Well,
opinion,
not
lady.
no,
I don't think she's
She's
gonna
not
trust
been in a
us.
party for months. Well, not months, like a week.
Shut up.
All right, so you're
So,
you're heading up
who-
there.
Yeah, so who's the best face to wear then when we go to meet with her? Or should I stay off to the side?
He says, "Well,
I'm
what
not
are
busy.
you trying to accomplish at this point?"
Locate her, find out more information about her plan, and in order to bring back and maybe try to get her to delay whatever her plans are until at least tomorrow.
I don't know if there's someone you could become who would be able to do that. He says, I don't know much about her, but she's not very trusting. So once she's suspicious of you, that's it. I was fortunate
Alright.
enough not to arouse any suspicions. I mean, I could try to spin something, but yeah, your group is definitely on her radar. She doesn't trust any of you, and anyone who's associated with them at any point, especially someone who's been missing, is going to look suspicious, suddenly showing up
Right.
now.
And how are your persuasion skills?
He says, hey, he gives you a smile and winks. I do alright.
Alright, I believe you.
Alright.
Very well. Maybe
Minus
if I don't. Yes, I will stay back. Perhaps I will remain hidden somewhere, and I will wait for you to return with more information.
He says, oh, you want me to go to the north base by myself?
I will go with you up until a point, but who's should I wear a captain's face? Like, would that be better?
He says,
If it sounds like you're the only one she trusts and will open up to, then it's probably best if I send you in there, if you go in alone.
He nods. He says, it's probably for the best. Like I said, I'm not completely sure if there's a way to endear your group to her at this point. There's just too much strange stuff going on. But I'll see what I can do.
All right.
Alright, so I'm going to switch
do
back
you wanna-
over to the other
is-
group.
Are you good, or should I return to the group?
If you, it's up to you. He says, if you want to go and meet up with him, that might be good, so you can let him know what's happening.
Okay, I'll do that. Meet us if you're not back at the house by what time is it now? 6 o'clock.
It is. Let's say it's about 1:30 at this point.
Is it 1:30?
For like 5 hours.
All right. We'll meet back at the house. If you're not there by 5, we'll come looking for you. All right.
Nods. He says, "All right, we'll reconvene at your house."
Wonderful. All right, I'm gonna go.
So at this point, you'd probably have to go look for the group because you have no idea where they are.
She knew our
Yeah.
movement. I told her the plan. I told her market Blackwater's barracks. And the barracks is now clear.
Wait, didn't a
Like-
second ago you said she'd have no reason to know you're at the barracks?
No, she should know that we're there. Like she knows I gave her that route.
Alright.
Because that route has been set in stone for the past 3 sessions.
I will head to the market. I will I will stealthily check to see if there's anybody there,
Alright.
Um,
I'll say
and
you're just looking
and
into
then I'll
where they
head
might
back.
be.
Yeah, I'll just have a look into where they might be. I'm also going to turn back into Elise.
Okay. So back to the group. So you're inside the barracks. Captain Grobe is kind of getting everyone organized. He says, if we go and hit the Darkwater Inn, do you all think you can remain here and watch the barracks and the citizens who are holed up inside?
No, we're going underground. Anyone in here that can pick up a fucking sword is gonna fight.
He says,
They're gonna
"Alright."
pick up a sword. Like the barracks is like a shit place to hide right now. So you're gonna go secure the Darkwater. Those that can fight are gonna come with you. And then once the Darkwater is secure, people can move. Let's send them to Blackwater's estate. Blackwater would love refugees at the moment. His place is very secure.
And just FYI, Duranu, you at the beginning of the story, I believe you were kind of working with the town guard, right? Helping them out.
was.
Theoretically, yes. But
So you-
right now, I'm just barking orders at people because
You-
nobody's fucking doing anything useful.
You probably know Captain Grobe. You guys are probably on fairly good terms. So you have probably met him before, or
Ooh, that's
at least you know of him. But anyway, he says, "All right, well, we are not going to send a bunch of citizens who don't know what they're doing out to fight people. We're going to hold up here. But you and your group are welcome to help in any way you wish."
Honestly, I think
Darkwater-
that's fair.
And then, if you guys take the Darkwater, then that clears the majority of that section of the town.
He says, no offense, Duranu, but I think you know very little of tactics and keeping people alive. You are a man of the road and wilderness. You don't have to be responsible for anyone but yourself. So leave the managing of the troops to me. So yeah, what are you guys going to
Oh
do?
shit's gonna go down! Hi, Patrick,
Oh,
let's take a
no.
good seat.
I
I'm
think
going
that sounds
home.
fair. I think we
This
should
is your problem.
go find the mayor.
Mayor's his problem. I'm going home.
I'm out of here. So where are you going to go? Or I guess, what are you all going to do at this point? He's going back to making sure everything is secure, but you all are given free reign to look around the barracks if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to find the entrance to the tunnels
I'll assist
as best as I
Patchwork in
can.
doing this.
All right. What or how are you going to find them, I guess?
Have a look around, I guess. I don't know. I'm not that great at finding stuff. We have to start somewhere.
All right.
And I'm gonna turn. I'm gonna cast light if in case anyone else wants to help me and needs
All right, so
To see better, I guess.
probably investigation would be what you're looking for. Trying to figure out how the
Yeah,
mayor was taken and where they brought her.
not great at that, but I'm gonna try my best.
Okay.
Hey, that's alright. That's above average.
All right, so you two are investigating the
I'll
area.
do the same as well. That was to GM. Oops, it was a 7, but
Yeah.
I'm helping.
Yeah, so you all are spending some time looking around this place as the soldiers are trying to get things secured, keep an eye out, planning their next moves. Some time is passing. Now, did you say that Duranu is leaving?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go home.
All right, you're going back to the house in town, or?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's not my problem. It's
All right. What about Diablo?
I'm just going to sit in the corner and read my book.
Okay. Some time passes. You would be told that. Well, actually, what form are you in right now? No one.
She's just stepped away for a minute. So deal.
Oh, right.
Elise.
She'd be right back. I guess Quentin. What are you doing? Anything?
Quinton was helping Patchwork, but then realizing Duranu's leaving, he's a bit torn in between. Do I go with Duranu or do I stay at the barracks? And he believes that Patchwork and them I'll be fine in the barracks without him, and he's going to go after Duranu.
Okay.
So Quinton's going with Duranu.
Are you gonna say anything to him, or are you just going with him back to the house?
How pissed off does Duranu look?
He looks
Probably fairly
perfectly
pissed.
calm. No, look perfectly calm.
All right.
And people do know
perfectly
he's going
calm.
back home.
Yeah.
Like he
Quinton's
hasn't
probably
just
like,
prompted.
no, Quinton's going to be like, Patchwork, Kai, do you want to come with?
What?
Wait,
I
sorry, I
think-
didn't
Duranu's going
quite
back.
catch that.
I think Patchwork
Duranu's
and
going.
Well, oh wait, no, Quentin, you're investigating, right? Okay.
I was
Sorry.
helping, and then I realized he's actually gone home. So then I was a bit like, okay.
All right. So, do you want to stop investigating? Because it's gonna take a while. Like you have to look around.
Yeah, no, I'm going with Duranu.
Yeah, so if we didn't
I'll-
find it yet, then I'm gonna follow the others because I don't want to stay alone and I don't want them to be alone.
All right. So Lazarus.
Kai, come on.
I guess you're going with them, or do you want to wait here and keep looking around?
I'm not very good at investigating, so I suppose I'll just join this ragtag team of strangers.
See what they're up to. All right. So the group heads back to the base. Yeah, what are you doing there? It seems like someone's been in your house, as there's a bunch of muddy footprints and.
Do they walk through the front door?
They didn't take their shoes
Yes,
off. God
and
damn it.
you would get
Then-
the ping from that.
Heathens.
Yeah. Then I will head home. Dressed as Central.
Okay.
At least he's going to freak out when she sees all the muddy shoes.
I'm gonna
Elise
start
saw
cleaning.
it.
Oh, she's gonna have an aneurysm.
I'm gonna start cleaning.
Check my basement, see if anybody's took any.
I'm going to wipe my feet.
Yeah, it looks like there have been some people down in the basement as well, but everything looks like it's still here, so nothing was stolen.
Oh, the gold's gone.
Oh, the gold is gone. Yeah, that's true. There's no gold down here anymore.
The gold's gone.
They took my horse. Fucking arsehole.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. So, what are you doing at the house exactly?
Shooting.
What about the rest of you?
Who's in the house now? The group is
Everyone.
I think everyone's here.
Everyone
yeah.
except Elise.
Hmm.
So... Okay, yeah.
Elise is
I'm gonna
unaware, I
help
think.
cleaning then.
All right.
I'll make tea.
I've gone for a nap.
So I'll pass some time as you're in the house.
Cool.
Uh,
We're all shuffled.
You're all what?
we're all shattered. There is very little fucking spells between us. Continuing to fight to take ground in the town is absolutely fucking pointless if no one's going to reinforce it. If they want to say that our problem isn't the people of this town, then they can be responsible for the people of this town. We can't continue to fight to take ground if that ground is not being reinforced by the people we're saving. That is where I stand.
Well, to be fair, the majority in this town are not fighters. Have
No,
no
they're not
experience in fighting.
fighters. But if those that are fighters were to clear the only roadblock between them and a different safe harbor, a safe harbor that is already well guarded, then instead of protecting 2 locations for civilians, we could have protected 1. But as it was pointed out, the people of this town aren't my problem. Therefore, the only issue that we have to deal with is finding and taking out Sifril. We currently have someone looking into that. We are
At
all
this moment,
fucking
Cithril walks
wrecked.
through your front door.
I kill her. No.
Fuck, she's here! Grab the shillelagh. I'm gonna go and hit her.
Are you actually walking in a Sithril?
Yeah,
Alright,
because I'm
so...
thinking those assholes came back and ignored my orders. So I'm coming in as Cithril to yell at them to get out.
Yeah, well, you're
We
not
notice our
you're not
clothes,
there
though.
yet, because you're probably not going to show up just as he's talking about Sithril.
Oh please, that would be so funny.
Alright, it's a 1 in 100 chance. Let me roll for it. What is this?
Oh, come
What is this, a movie? Alright, no, that's fine.
Yeah.
Sure, you walk in as Sithril just then. Why not?
Where?
Grab my
What the-
shillelagh. I'm gonna
You
hit her.
assholes-
Go ahead.
She's
I
here.
told you
Kill her.
assholes to get out of my house. Get out of the
Quentin-
house.
So...
Quentin, you can see she's clearly wearing Elisa's clothes.
Yeah,
You are
you
perceptive.
Yeah.
you actually probably would know that it's not Sithril, because she, like, Sithril wears a really, like, sexy, like, magical leather getup with all these knives, and this is, like, super poor Sithril.
Come on, I kind of have that going on.
You have, like, her...
Hey, right now, Quentin's still freaking out about Neil's not here, and this is where he last heard of him, and the Bloodhound were looking for him. So the
It's
minute he
Cithril in a
sees Cithril,
loincloth.
he's gonna go ape shit on her. He's literally gonna bash her brains in. So
It's Cithril
yeah,
in a loincloth.
well, Sithril
he's
in a
grabbed his shillelagh,
loincloth
he's
and
gonna hit
armor.
her.
Alright, so if you're going at Sithril, I guess you all would kind of go at her. Hang on, let me do initiatives. I
This is
don't-
karma for what you did to us in the underground, bitch.
I don't really have a good map for this, so I'll just pull up.
He sent
Just
you a map.
overworld map it.
Yeah.
Just overworld map it. It's not going to be.
It's not going to be long. I literally sent
Probably
you
not.
a map of our house as a reminder.
This is
Yeah, I
karma
didn't-
for what you did in the underground to us all.
I have not
Oh, I
had a
don't
chance
care.
to turn it into an actual map yet. Alright, so. Let's see.
That's okay.
Lazarus. Kai. Oh, let me put lighting on. So, yeah, as you all are having this discussion, a Sithril will walk in. Can you see okay right now,
I
Lazarus?
can't see anything.
Yeah, I've just got a blank map
hey.
at the moment.
You don't see the houses or anything?
No.
I don't see anything. Now I
Well,
see.
I didn't put everyone out.
It's honestly probably not even worth like doing a full initiative. Like it's just gonna be like everybody taking like 2 hits at her and then like
Well, they could down you if they all go before you do. I mean,
Okay, there we go.
you don't understand. You're in a little danger here.
shield.
Haha, I'm in danger.
And I still have
What
still
the?
have
All right,
most
give me
of my
initiatives. Go for it.
Oh,
most of
God
my
damn it.
health.
Watch me get another 20 and not 20 on this. Ah, nah. Never mind, it's the opposite.
Here we go. First roll.
That
Come on,
is
here.
not correct
Damn.
because I have disadvantage and still roll 17.
All right.
Oh, right.
Back.
By the way, DM, I went down that one time because of the crit. Do I actually have an exhaustion level?
Yes.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, because
So you would
I
have
didn't.
disadvantage to initiatives.
Should I roll again?
Ugh.
Yeah, roll
rolled like
again and
shit,
take the
so-
lower one. Weird.
What should be lower? Oh no, hey, yeah, it's still the same. It's still the 4.
Oh my god, Kai rolled a nat 20.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Nice.
I've got exhaustion though, so I've got to take the 9.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, well, no,
Oh.
he has the 9 because of disadvantage.
Alright, so
No, that was me.
Duranu, as
The
Cithril
Kai went
comes up to
down.
the door,
Right.
you would be
Right.
the first to act. What do you want to do?
But Kai was down
Oh.
by the wizard the last time.
So I turn.
Yeah,
and I see
like,
Cithril wearing Elisa's clothes. My passive perception is 19 currently.
Yeah, so what do you want to do?
I am going to do fuck all.
Alright, so Duranu does not seem to react to Cithril walking over.
I'll
Patchwork.
just say bye.
can I tell if that is Elise? Because my perception's alright.
Give me a deception check, Elise. Well, no, it would just be on looks. I guess give me an insight. It would be more like wisdom than her actual deception, because she hasn't actually said anything yet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's just
you're
like, if you
you're
I gave you deception and performance.
you're pretty sure that's not Cithril. At least if it is Cithril, she's much more raggedy than you would think she should look.
Excuse me, is this a comment on Elise's clothes? I'm feeling
Yeah.
quite attacked.
I'm gonna
You can't
stay
hear the
back
DM.
for now and watch the situation, but I have my shield out in case something happens, but I'm not sure what's going on at the moment.
Alright, so maybe Patchwork kind of grabs her shield and weapon a little, maybe a little
Dodge
bit
action. I
nervously.
guess I'm gonna take the dodge action for now.
Quentin.
I'm shillelaghing her.
Alright, so you rush out screaming. Ah! Go ahead
Oh,
and
God.
move up. But yeah, 26. So you are suddenly
Yeah, that'll
rushed
hit.
by a very angry-looking Quentin, who like slams his what is it? His quarterstaff into your
It's like a quarter, yeah, quarter
into
staff.
your
Yeah.
shoulder, which you kind of roll with, but ow, that hurt. Anything else,
I'm
Quentin?
gonna say, what did you do with Neil? Where is Neil? Aaron.
So you move
Fuck,
up
chill.
to her, and what do you say to him? Chill.
Fuck.
Where is
Fuck,
this?
chill.
All right. All right. So Cithril seems a little annoyed and tells you to chill. Kai, what are you
Fuck, chill,
doing?
That doesn't sound like at least. Now I'm curious.
I'm gonna conjure
Okay.
level 2 conjure animals, so I only get 1.
Okay. So you chant
Really good. Okay.
summoning some animals.
Welcome to the party, Lazarus.
Yeah, first combat. It's just a party conflict.
They're rare, in rare
First-
form today.
Yeah, first combat is PvP.
Wait. What happened? Sorry, give me one moment. Roll 20 is being weird, as usual.
We're actually burning spells on this, okay.
So level 1 beast, you said, right?
No, level 2.
Level 2 beast.
One CR2.
1 CR2. Beasts. Give me a. How many are there? There's quite a few. Give me a 1, 2, 3. Give me a D12 roll. Or wait, sorry, 1 CR2. I keep looking at 1. Okay, well, pretty much the same. So you chant, summoning a giant elk, which
Ah,
suddenly appears.
Them again.
Yep, it's the elk.
Jesus.
What was the elk's name again? The elk's name's Edgar?
Yeah, Edgar.
Okay, yeah.
Why do I remember that?
Because it was
Because you
It's a
should
very
remember-
important detail.
yeah.
He's
You
the
should
party
remember
leader.
all of Kai's summons.
I
names.
was,
Oh, to be fair, I've written all their names down.
So there's a large elk as you concentrate on the spell. I'll put him in initiative. And anything else for you?
I would tell it out to kill the bitch.
Okay. So that's it for Kai. The elk goes next, so it is going to well, it can't charge because it's right there, so it's just going to try to ram you. Luckily,
Nice.
you dodge to the side, feeling like this is getting out of hand. Lazarus, what are you going to do?
Just gonna look at everyone trying to attack this woman that I've never met before.
Yeah, you're not actually sure who this is.
Yeah, I'm just seeing that half the party is not even like engaging. I'm just gonna like turn to Patrick and go, who is this?
Oh, I'm not quite sure, but it's not the person. They are not the person they are. I don't know.
All right.
It's whoever this is has disguised themselves as someone we know.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
But
you'd only have 6 seconds to talk right now, so you would start explaining. But yeah, no one. What are you gonna do? You can finally react as you
No, that
step
was-
in and
that
all
was
of this
just me-
happens.
This was just me struggling with English for a moment.
Oh, got it. Yeah, that's fine.
I think it's an action to change. Yeah, it's an action. So I'm just gonna revert back to Elise.
Whoomp. All right. So you would now see Elise standing before you.
Excuse me, Quentin, Kai.
Are you
Six
gonna?
words been released
Well,
the entire
hang
time.
on. Are you gonna tell your elk to stop attacking her? Now that you see it's Elise.
No, it's not my turn, so.
No, I mean in general, we're dropping out of combat here, but I just want to make sure you're telling your animal to stop.
Yeah.
Okay. So the elk is about to kick you, but then it kind of calms down and just kind of sniffs your shoulder, maybe chews on it a little. Arr.
Six words been released the entire time. Kill her.
Quinton,
Joking.
for someone
I just-
perceptive, you aren't how
It's still
fucking
my
stupid.
turn.
Yeah, it's
It's
still your
still
turn.
my-
Yeah.
It's still my turn, so I'm gonna use my movement to just push past Quentin and the elk and just keep walking into the house.
Yeah, I figure at this point we can drop out of combat. So she kind of looks at you all angrily as you just kind of beat her up a little, and is going to go
Hey, not all of
inside.
us.
Yes, well,
Yeah.
some of you.
The druid.
Oh,
Yeah,
that happened.
the druid beatdown squad.
Wait until next level, then I'm gonna join.
All right, because you're thinking of taking level of druid.
Yeah, at least one.
So
Also, Quentin, Neil is fine
What? How do you know?
because I saw him. We chatted.
Hey,
I
what
sent him on a
what
mission.
happened?
I sent him to go find Cithral.
Did you take the horde?
Okay.
Yes, the horde is fine.
Okay. Any useful intel?
The ho- Quite a bit, and I'm gonna share everything with you guys.
alright.
In fact, come have a seat, sit down, and I'm gonna notice this cup of tea on the counter. Is this for me?
I did one for all of us.
Wonderful. I'm gonna have a sip.
All right.
Let's convene. Who are
Elise, Lazarus, Elise.
you?
Yes,
Lovely
hello.
to meet you. Lovely to meet you.
Yeah,
Um,
he seems better armed than most of the citizens you've seen in the town.
Got two handy little
Lovely.
swords on each side.
And 8?
I'm gonna
Eight.
say
Oh,
8 is
I've
gone
been
at this
carrying
point.
8 and is sat in a chair on a sofa just shut down.
Yeah, we'll say he's
Okay.
shut down in the house. That's fine.
Oh,
Dear.
Given statue.
I can relate.
Take him to my basement.
Sure, you can
No.
put him down the basement.
No,
No.
no,
Or maybe not.
No.
No,
You put
no.
8 sits on the sofa and 8 always remains sitting on the sofa.
Everyone is
We'll find a
suspicious
new
of your
college
basement.
sofa in this one.
All right. So you sit
And-
down, or go ahead.
Right. And who are you exactly?
Oh, you talked to Lazarus.
Yes.
I'm just a traveling adventurer, if you will. I came here looking for work, and it seems like work found me. I am happy to help where I can, and I am quite nifty with a couple of blades.
Well, happy to have you. You'll find that Char in the last little bit has been quite lucrative as far as jobs go. We've been
We're gonna have to
going nonstop. Anyways, so the mayor has been kidnapped.
Yeah, we figured.
It might
Didn't
be
make
With
worth
probably.
it might be worth checking out her house sooner rather than later.
Wait, not the problem.
There was some really shifty business going on there. I managed to find Neil in her house. He's fine. He was just nervous. Having a little bit of a breakdown. But I got him out, and he's agreed to go see if he can find Cithril and perhaps get some more information out of her. If he does not get back to our house by 5 o'clock, we are going to the northern base camp to look for him.
Sounds fair.
That does sound fair.
Yes.
We need to rest if we're gonna do that because a lot of us are shattered.
Yes, you look quite rough, and really, I don't know why you felt the need to attack me. Completely
You walked
ridiculous.
in a Cithril.
Do you truly
Oh.
believe that Cithril would actually walk through our front door like that?
We've been fighting the entire day.
I was just following Quinton, so it's all
We're tired, I guess.
He's just part of the druid gang.
Two of us almost died so far.
he's a bad influence. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Well-
shut up, Diablo.
All right.
And what about you guys? Did you find anything useful?
We killed a bunch of people. We secured the market. We secured a path to Blackwaters. We resecured the barracks. And then no one wants to secure anywhere, so we have no help from anyone in the town. It's pointless to continue fighting, taking little strongholds and footholds here and there. So we may as well just go for the head of the fucking snake.
Also, we never saw the wizard dude at Blackwater's estate, just so you know.
Also, I became a pyro.
Oh yeah,
Wait.
he's got a very useful book, and he's a pyro
Oh.
wizard. You might want to borrow his book.
Do you mind if I have a look at it?
No, it's mine.
I'm not planning on taking it from you. I just want to see it.
I'll flash you the book and then I'll put it back in my bag.
Which book was
Can
this?
I have
The spell book.
wizard.
that
Oh, the
Elise-
wizard book, right? The spell book.
Kai?
It's Diablo.
Have I ever? My apologies, Diablo. Have I ever stolen anything from you?
Well, I know you've got a thing for books, so you...
I do have a thing for books. I'm not planning on taking it from you. I just want to have a look at it.
And everybody told me that you hoard magic items, and that you know.
Doesn't. No, she does hold magical items. That's fair.
Exactly. So it's mine.
Diablo?
You give me that crown that you got, and then
Diablo? She is a caster of spells. She understands what's in the books. If you share the book with her, she
Can
can
read
teach you how
that.
to use it.
Okay, I'll open up a page. Read that one.
Just a random page. All right. So if you show her a random page, it probably just has part of a spell on it.
Yes, it's a very, very powerful spell, which
Which
I would love to teach you how to use, if I'm able to have a look at it.
I've just shown it yet, so I've shown you the page.
A look is not a look is not seeing. I need to look at it and investigate it and actually take my time with it.
Okay, you can come and borrow it any time, but you've got to leave it in the basement.
Can I borrow it now?
You can look at it in my basement.
And
Seems
then
fair.
I guess fine.
All right. So do you want to just pass time till 5? Is that what you all are doing?
Well, I do want to encourage us to go check out the mayor's house because some really sketchy shit was going down there.
Right.
But if you guys are tired,
If you
I
let
could
me
try to-
short rest, I can.
go ahead.
Really, if you let me short rest, I can go in as an insect and have a look. But I need to short rest first.
What's the distance between our house and the mayor's house?
It's like across the street.
It's a couple 100 feet down the block.
Couple 100 feet. Cool. I'll stay at home.
If anyone needs some healing now, I can also offer my assistance. I have a unique ability to just do a little bit of healing if needed.
Might be something best to hang on to while we're fighting. But thank you very much for the offer.
problem.
And really quick, Quentin, do you have religious knowledge?
Give me a second.
You have nature knowledge, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you might actually recognize Lazarus as being one of your kind. Just by certain,
I
certain
figured that when you said
aspects
that.
of
I
him.
got that. Yeah. Yeah, I figured that when he said they got that healing thing. I was like,
Yeah, that's why.
and
That's why I was
look
mentioning.
him up.
Go
I
ahead.
kind of like look him up and down a bit, like, like trying to measure up. Like, oh, he's taller than me, but I look more tanned and well toned, and yeah.
So you're having a pretty off with him a little.
I'm just oblivious.
It's just me. He
Yeah.
probably doesn't have a clue what I'm doing.
Lazarus's mind is on
like-
like the safety of the people, and you're like, how pretty
who-
is he? Hmm.
Who the hell is Sithral, and why did I want to kill her?
Yeah, who is this Sithral person?
Yes.
Did you all?
Lazarus, perhaps you would be interested in joining us on this short little mission.
Yeah.
Of course, if you're out here trying to save this town, then I would be more than happy to join.
Yeah, and
Yes,
So I need
actually,
to short rest
Very cool.
first. So.
really quick,
That is all of our goal.
since you guys did just kind of explain what was going on, do you want to tell him who Sithral is? Give him a little rundown.
Yeah, so Sithral is the leader of the Blood Hand, who is a thieves guild from out of town who is attempting to steal the two artifacts that Blackwater currently has. He has a dagger, a magic dagger, and he's got a magic ring. She has a magic amulet. So we as a group are trying to get to her so that we can take the magic amulet from her. So that we can go and open a vault somewhere in a dead city.
So
Right now, what's happening immediately is the Blood Hand have brought in a bunch of basically posted a thing on Facebook saying, free looting,
Facebook group.
free riot in this town. Come take whatever you want. So a bunch of out-of-towners have come in to loot and shit, like the January riots, riot on the Capitol, basically.
On a large scale. But yeah, I'll say.
But
go ahead.
so basically, can I finish?
Yeah.
So basically, Sithral is the leader of the Blood Hand, who we are trying to murder. Neil is her second in command, who is also Quentin's boyfriend. And our job is to basically get there to be peace again in Char and kill Sithral.
Yeah, so if you're taking an hour, can we say that you kind of give him a rundown of sort of what has happened so far, like how it all started?
Yeah. So
Alright.
what I found out when I went off on my own was that Sithral has the mayor in captive. Neil went missing and allegedly fell into a well and couldn't get out. So we went out. Neil was not in the market, but I found him in our house, which was awesome. But the mayor is still missing. Elise went to check out the mayor's house, and there was some shifty stuff going on in there, which is why she's like encouraging the group to go check it out because the dudes in the house were kind of being sketchy and being rude to her. We managed to take the group managed to take the market, the Maplewood Inn, as well as the barracks. Blackwater, there's like a bunch of tunnels underneath the city that the Bloodhand and Blackwater were using to kind of like travel between the two factions. But they didn't know where the entrance was between the two sets of tunnels. But we did manage to find it. But Darren had convinced Blackwater to cave in the tunnels so that the Bloodhand couldn't use them to get to him. But in the meantime, he's still kind of like holed up in his fortress with a bunch of mercenaries.
So
Is there anything else?
I more meant like overall, and I'll just talk about it because I'll assume that the group is gonna kind of bring him up to speed. So originally, when the group got here, the town was being attacked by an unknown mercenary group, which they worked at defeating. But in the process, they found out that this mercenary group was hired by Lord Blackwater, one of the person who they're talking about. They were brought in to help him secure these 3 relics of the past, which supposedly opened some kind of vault. So the group helped to drive off this mercenary group, the Iron Tide. They got the Iron Tide's relic and brought it to Blackwater. And at that point, Cithril, who was also working with Blackwater, kind of turned against him. And because, sorry, I think I skipped a bunch of steps there. All right, so originally, Cithril, Blackwater, and the Iron Tide were all working together, but there was a falling out and the 3 groups split, which is why the Iron Tide initially attacked the town. So Blackwater and Cithril were trying to get the group's help in getting the 2 artifacts. Like, they were kind of separate factions at that point. I think the group didn't you guys choose to help Cithril at first, but then changed your mind?
Yeah, Daranu and I ended up going to find Orkhart and got the full story that Cithril was basically the person who started all of this by betraying everybody.
That was your suspicion. Yeah.
Yeah, but Orkhart confirmed it.
Yeah, according to
so
Orkhart and Blackwater, yeah, that was what happened.
So we decided, plus Blackwater had a library that Elise, or Karen at the time.
Yeah.
Karen at the time wanted to use.
So you sided with Blackwater. You started kind of secretly attacking the Bloodhand's people to try to cause dissent, and at that point the Bloodhand kind of freaked out and attacked the whole city. So that's when the riots started. So there's kind of these 3 factions that were fighting for control of the artifacts because they want to use them to open some kind of ancient vault. And right now, Blackwater has 2 of them, right? And Cithril has 1 of them. And Cithril is trying to get Blackwater's artifacts. And the group is sort of trying to protect people and bring things under control.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's kind of a basic rundown. If you have any questions about anything else, let me know.
Our contract with Blackwater entitles us to the Cithril contract and 50% of what is in the Horde.
Yeah, and
when we get there.
The group currently kind of has a contract with Blackwater. Yeah, so should I just try to pass time until 5, or do you all want to do anything else? I'll say you took a short rest.
I think we're gonna take a short rest, and then I'm gonna take a team over to the mayor's house.
Okay.
I'm using
Are we
this
sure?
passport on Fluffy.
We are taking a short rest.
I think people are taking a short rest. I have no benefit of it, so I'm not going to take one. I'm just going to resummon a dragon.
Alright, so an hour is passing.
I'm gonna use Arcane Recovery to gain back a first level spell slot.
Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead and spend a
Yeah,
short
I did
rest and benefit
some
from it.
harnessing stuff for a second level.
I sip some tea.
You sip your tea. You've actually done pretty well. You've been helping defend the fort. And in a fortified position, you hadn't taken too much in the way of damage. So you've just
Yeah.
been kind of firing at people who got close. You do have a ranged weapon, right?
Yeah, I've got a crossbow and a longbow.
Okay. So yeah, you're heading over to the mayor's house then?
Yes.
Is that all of you or just some of you?
Whoever wants to come.
I would definitely go.
I'm going.
I don't need to. If it's a couple hundred feet down the road, I can fucking lay down fire from here.
Okay, so you all head over to the house. The guards who were here before are gone, and the door is open.
Before we go in, is there anything in particular we're looking for?
We are just checking it out because, as I said, the guards they were dressed as if they were city guards, and they were acting extremely suspicious.
Hmm.
But I didn't feel like I had the ability at the time to take them on by myself.
That is fair. I will draw both my swords in preparation for any combat.
Okay, so you head inside. It doesn't look like anyone's here. You might notice something with perception. If anyone is looking around.
Sure.
Yeah.
So what are your perceptions?
Lower than my passive.
Never mind then.
A 3. Blind as a bat.
You're looking at a painting, like, oh, that's a nice painting.
Oh yeah, it's pretty cool.
So it does look like there's a bunch of tracks in here. You would guess they were searching for something, as a bunch of things are opened and things are kind of knocked over. Someone was probably looking for something in particular. You don't know if they
Patrick,
found it, but yeah, they're not here anymore. You don't
Patrick?
think.
Can you follow their muddy footprints to see if to see what they are looking for, to see if you can find where exactly they went, like follow their footsteps?
I can certainly try, and I guess I'm gonna walk back out and try to see which direction they.
So
No, inside
that,
the house.
that would be
Inside the house.
survival.
I am gonna do a 180 and try to read the footsteps, I guess.
Yeah.
Because it's
So
muddy.
survival check.
I'm not good at these. Never mind.
That's a bit better.
Do you have training? Oh, apparently Diablo's on it.
Who is you?
Diablo or Patchwork, do you have proficiency?
Survival, no.
Okay.
I do.
So
I would have to follow.
Diablo, I mean, Patchwork, you can follow the footprints fairly easily. Diablo, you can get some more information. You believe that there were 3 of them at one point, which later on turned into 7 of them. Then you would guess probably about maybe an hour or 2 ago, somewhere in that time frame, they all left, heading out into the back, into the woods area.
Wait, 3 that turned to 7?
Yeah, like more of them came.
Okay.
So there are earlier footprints and later footprints. Because
Can you
he
see-
kind of
can
gets
you
more
tell-
information.
Can you tell whether or not they found what they were looking for?
That's harder to know for sure, because there's a bunch of stuff that was
Yeah.
opened up.
Can I?
But you can definitely
Maybe-
follow their trail. It's pretty easy.
Should we follow them?
I don't see why not.
Might as well.
Alright.
Alright, so you head into the back wooded area. Give me another... Up to 2 of you at this point can try survival to lead this little expedition.
Do we have 2 people that are trained?
I'm not very
I'm,
good, so
I'm not
pass.
trained, but I've got it higher than you, Patchwork, so it's up to you.
Diablo,
I
I,
have a
think,
plus.
is
I have a plus
trained for
3, so I
sure.
would rather have someone
I've
else
got
do
plus
it.
5. Alright.
Yeah, then
well,
you do
then.
it. Also, I've got disadvantage.
Okay. Now, are you guys trying to be stealthy, or are you just going for speed to try to catch up to them?
Sure.
But if it happened, then obviously if it happened an
I
hour
can
ago,
try. I'm
I'm
gonna
not sure
try.
if this is the group to be
Oh, yeah.
stealthy, but we can try.
yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so you're gonna
It's
go.
Right.
definitely try.
You're gonna go slower and try to sneak.
Sure.
Okay.
May as well.
So give me some stealth checks.
19.
Dope.
Yep, that's a 6.
Alright.
Wow, that's bad.
So yeah, Patchwork is just knocking rocks to the side, and Quentin's getting stuck on vines. So the trail leads you into the hills, at which point, as you kind of come into a new area, you see a bunch of what looks like Bloodhand. Unfortunately, they did hear you coming, so give me a moment.
Who would have thought?
Who would have thought?
Who'd have it?
Who'd have thunk it?
Hey,
Who would have
do we think we run like fuck? Or do we want to fight?
I'm good to
perfectly
fight.
capable of fighting.
Well, we'll see what the initiative says, because if you do run, they might take some shots at you. Because they definitely see you, and they all are drawing weapons. But yeah, give me a sec to grab a field. Patchwork size.
Patchwork,
Which is
Kai,
good
what do you
because
want
he
to do?
doesn't have
Run
hands,
or
but
fight?
he makes the sound nonetheless.
Yeah.
Patchwork, Kai, do you want to run or fight?
I still have like
No,
a
no,
bunch
I'm
of
fine. I'm
healing
just
potions.
tired.
Yeah, I still have a healing potion. I still have a bunch of healing potions, so we're good that way.
Unfortunately,
That's
you're
good. Then
down
you're
at-
the cleric for this fight. I'm gonna focus on something else.
I was just more thinking because I know Kai's got no spells. I know Patchwork's basically out of spells.
Do you have
Well,
one?
I have 2 emergency heals left to bring someone potentially up to half and heal someone else a little bit.
Yeah, like I think we're
So
good.
I have
And
2
I can
emergency
we
bring
also
heals
have-
someone
left.
up as well.
Please, yeah.
Lazarus is our designated paramedic.
Yeah.
You realize that I
For
can do the
this-
same stuff, right?
Nah.
Yeah, but Lazarus is.
Yeah, I'm more
just as
special.
good.
Lazarus
You're much-
he's fresh. He's fresh in
fresh.
the game. Everyone else is like tired.
Alright.
They've seen some shit.
Well,
So did we
hey,
have
don't worry.
weapons?
Normally it's me who does
Oh.
the healing, but I'm all out of magic at the moment, so
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, Quentin, it's like Kai all over again.
Why is
What?
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's
We got our
not.
better druid, and now we have our better Asimar.
Hey.
Cool.
Oh snap!
I'll just retire Quinton then.
Confiscate the
I'll
way
just
he is.
retire Quinton.
Come on,
Get someone
guys.
else.
Be nice.
You know I'm joking.
Why is it not saving?
No, I know.
You know I'm joking.
No, I know. I'm playing along with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry, the map was being weird. All right, Lazarus is here. Kai, and you guys can kind of arrange yourselves to liking.
So did we get a short
Oh,
rest?
Oh, hey, I remember this map.
You did
Have a
get
long-
a short rest, yes.
Oh yeah, right. Wasn't this the trolls, the orcs, whatever?
Look,
Yeah, this is
I
the
didn't have a hills map. I
Yeah.
didn't know you would come
It's
here
okay.
right
One
this
time
second.
I took
It's-
one
is
of
the
them
most
down solo with
hilly map
just
I have.
guiding beam and spiritual weapon. That was
Yeah, I
great.
remember hiding.
didn't
I
even
remember
take
hiding in
damage.
those hills.
All right, Duran's
Yeah,
here.
I
Uh,
remember being
All right, so positioning.
very loud
Is the
horse.
hill within 600 feet of the house or within view of the house?
No,
I
they're
can't
they're
see
they're
the
pretty
others.
far away, like behind a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, then not there.
So it looks like they were in some kind of campsite. They had some kind of campsite set up, and you see there are like some backpacks
I
and
can't
sacks
see it.
there. You can't see. One moment. Really? You can't see anything?
No, it's dark.
Like over here?
No, I just see myself in the dark map.
try refreshing? Because the light is on, I believe.
1 second.
It might just not be loading.
We love it when Roll20 works flawlessly.
Yeah.
Well, today's been actually pretty smooth. Like, it's not been lagging too much for me today.
So yeah, go
Yeah.
ahead.
No, it's still dark.
Let me...
Why is it not
Initiative.
giving you sight?
Try deleting your token and
Oh.
redrag it on.
Alright.
The rest you can see, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's still dark.
That is really weird. Huh. Okay. Still nothing? Let me try something. You saw on the last map, right? Hello?
Hi, sorry, yeah, I restarted my internet for a moment. It's still
Oh.
dark.
Well, your token's not out now, but did you see stuff on the last map?
Yeah. I can see my token.
Weird. What
Actually,
about?
question, is there still... Do you guys still hear music from Roll20?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, Roll20's crashed then for me. I'm just closing it and opening again.
Alright, yeah, try that. We can get started while you're doing that.
Yeah, please do. My initiative is not that high, I think.
So the bandit captain goes first. As you come kind of rushing up, he is going to yell, "Are you
Nope.
bastards!"
Do they know we've turned against them yet, considering how much Elise has been going around saying we've not?
There's
Yeah, I've been
there's
spreading a lot.
there's
of...
competing
there's been a-
rumors going around.
Yeah,
we'll say
I've been
that.
spreading a lot. I've been spreading a lot of misinformation.
It's still not working.
Honestly, I am not sure what to do at this point. Oh, you know what I can try here? Let me try just turning off lighting, because technically you don't need it for this map.
And actually, I'm not in the
doesn't work, you
initiative
can-
order. Oh, it's working.
Uh-huh.
I'm not in the initiative order at the moment, by the way.
Yeah, you're gonna have to re-roll. That's weird. For some reason, like, it's not doing the dynamic, because I think it's doing it for everyone else, the dynamic lighting.
Yeah.
That's bizarre. I don't think I've ever seen that happen before.
Yeah, same. Wait, initiative. I will re-roll. One moment.
Yeah, go for it. So, yeah,
That's
the
better.
bandit captain is going to move forward and say, "No one lives. Kill him." And he moves up to here, drawing his weaponry and taking the dodge action. After him, who is going to be Lazarus. So,
Aha.
what are you gonna do? These guys seem hostile.
Right, well, I suppose now's as good a time as any, and I'm going to use my bonus action to take a form of dread, as everyone sees that my face just suddenly go an even paler white. My lips start to just sink into my mouth, as if like I've just mummified myself. And they see my sword in my right hand, the darker blade, seem to glow an even darker shade of black. And I will use my movement as well to pretty much just run directly up to the guy who's currently dodging, and screw it. I'm gonna go for a little stab with Lorelei, the brighter of the two blades,
Alright,
As-
yeah.
for a 12, unfortunately.
Alright, so he will kind of sidestep as you rush up, parrying the attack and getting ready to counterattack. Is that it for you?
I'll just go.
Don't forget to roll your temp hit points.
Oh yeah, true. D10. Thank you for reminding me. It's been a wow.
Alright.
Hey, it's some.
And you can put that in the red bubble for your token, is usually what we do, 10 hit points. So you have 2 weapons out?
Correct. Yes.
So usually
Got 2 rapiers.
to denote how many hands you're using, we use this symbol with a 1 or 2, the 3 swords.
Yeah.
So
In my
that-
case, it's just the one shield.
Yeah, I'll just mutter under my breath, shit, and that will be my turn.
Alright, so this guy is kind of fumbling for his crossbow as he's kind of taken off guard. He's like, wait, aren't they with us? And he's gonna take a shot at you anyway, because he saw you rush up and attack. Dunk. 13, I assume you will miss
13.
you.
Misses.
Alright, so you dodge to the side as a crossbow bolt goes whizzing past. No one.
I'm going to activate my blade song as a bonus action. Gesundheit. Which 1 second. Blade song. And then I'm going to cast mirror image on myself.
Alright, so suddenly several, you chant and several images of yourself step out of you into the area around you.
Yeah, so I should. Oh, what is my AC?
So give
it
yourself
was-
the Blade Song mark.
Oh. It's
Ryan,
whatever it
what?
was before Blade Song and then +4 with your headband.
I know, but my armor class thing in
Cool. You've got major armor, which is 13. What's your dex?
13, my dex is 3.
So that makes it 16 +4 from Blade Song brings your AC up to 20 currently.
Holy
Okay,
Alright, so
thank
you are
you.
Blade singing.
20 blade singing. And then I've got 40 feet of movement. I'm just gonna come around. I'm not gonna go far. I'm just gonna come up
So
behind
since
Lazarus.
since Lazarus hasn't seen this before, what does your Blade Song look like?
I've never described it before.
Okay, well then
Ooh.
what does it look like?
Nothing special. I think just I don't know. I'll think about it.
Alright, so maybe just sort of quick movements.
I'll describe it.
Yeah,
I'll describe it later.
okay. So,
You're actually bonus action and mostly movement, isn't it?
so yeah, I think that is it for you. The archer goes. Decisions. So I think he's gonna move up this way. And take a shot at Quentin.
Okay.
17.
AC. Yeah, that hits.
The arrow would fly past you, just barely missing you. He takes a second shot. And once again, the arrow
That
just
hits.
flies barely past you, missing you, and he curses. The bandit over... Or wait, the bandit captain over here goes. He growls and rushes forward. Since he can't get to Elise, he's gonna pull out a knife and throw it at her.
Oh.
Oh!
Oh shit. He has to roll. He has to roll.
Oh right.
Yeah.
You got your images.
D20
Can
to
you
see me hit.
mark yourself with 3 images?
How do I do that?
So just choose like
The
one of
number
the
3?
dots and press 3 like that. And actually, I think you can make the d20 roll to see if he hits you or not. One of your images. So just roll a d20. Let's say it's like 12 or over. He misses.
It's 6 or over.
Okay.
Oh no. Yeah, that hits one of the duplicates.
All right.
Because the target
So
is
your
under.
duplicate takes a knife right to the face and poofs out, and he says, "Arr, what trickery is this?" And that's it
Do
for
that.
him.
And I could have used that.
All right, he has a 1 now.
So I'm down to 2.
Yeah. The bandit back here is gonna take out his crossbow and fire at Quentin. Pew. Yeah, that's gonna hit you.
Hits.
As you're very worried about those first 2 arrows, you are shot in the armor for 3 piercing. Luckily, your armor took most of it, so there's now a bolt sticking out of it. He reloads. Quentin.
Yep. That was really good. Okay. So, yeah, no. Oh, for crying out! Alright, give me a second. But I am going to bonus action wild shape into a direwolf.
All right, so you snarl. Suddenly, I guess. Do you want to describe the shapeshift? Because
Yeah,
Lazarus
if
hasn't
you want,
seen it.
like, it's kind. No, I suppose he kind of like I imagine it's a bit like the one from like Twilight, the Jacob. Like it's just like a. Oh, how to explain it? Okay. You see like light glowing inside him, and then like as it radiates up, as the light retracts, he's just an animal. A dark, like black furred, giant direwolf with like light blue markings that run up him, like celestial like lines and stuff. Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Go ahead and pull your form onto the board.
My that control cohort.
The Hall of the Mountain King really doesn't help in this situation, I think.
What? It's making his transformation more exciting, right?
What's playing right now?
Yeah.
Okay, and then I am going to 30 feet up here,
All right.
and then I'm going to attack with pack tactics. So bite.
All right. So yeah, 25 with that flank. As he's distracted by Lazarus, you come in from behind, snapping at him. Ugh.
And he has to make a DC 13 strength save.
Okay.
Or get knocked prone.
You will indeed try to do that. Yep. So he keeps his footing, turning angrily towards you. Anything else?
Okay. No, that's everything.
Kai.
I'll bonus action bring out my hawk token. Hawk token.
All right, Hawk token. Go ahead and place that. And that is your bonus. What are you doing for your action?
I will turn into a wolf spider.
All right, so you shapeshift. So go ahead and pull your new form on
Back.
and put initiative onto it. So that's it for you and Quentin. And Quentin also put initiative there for your wolf. But the bandit here is going to fire at Lazarus.
Oh, no.
And just as a point, as the guy is firing, Patchwork needs a turn before the end of this round because.
Oh right, because she came in a little late there. That's fine. So light crossbow shot. Pew! Nope. So you sidestep as a bolt goes whizzing past. This guy here is gonna come down this way. Kind of freaked out with how Elise is moving. He's gonna fire at her.
What is this?
Find out.
That's what your druid turned into.
Can you put the radius on my thingy?
Yeah, you should be able to,
The double one.
but I can
Double
do it.
ones. That guy's really freaked out.
Ah, yeah, he's like fumbling with the crossbow.
It just shoots it directly into the ground.
God damn it! And starts reloading. So at the yeah, Patchwork. What about you? What are you gonna do?
Well, I was about to move here, but that's blocked.
Yeah,
So-
Come over to
wolf's,
me.
the wolf's fat butt took up your spot.
Come over to me because I can
I
use
will
I can
I'm not
use
move
that
over
for it.
here.
How dare you call me fat? All right, so you're moving
like-
over there. Yeah.
I like having a buddy.
And
Congo line.
honestly, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna use my 3rd level spell for Spirit Guardians.
Oh, look at you. All right, so you chant. And what would this look like?
Well, so in a like half sphere around her, like the bottom half is like would be in the ground. There's swirling, glowing, arcane flowers that seem to be made of some sort of like orange, reddish crystal, just swirling around her like little saws. Like they are actually sharper than they look.
All right, a bunch of crystalline flowers begin swirling around. Go ahead, give yourself a concentration and an aura, and is that it for you?
What was concentration again?
See, guy having a
This
headache.
one?
Yes.
And I have to look up what the 15-foot radius. It's a sphere.
Yeah.
Oof. Where was this?
All right, so that would be the end of the round, because I think that's all you can
This
do.
would be this.
No,
Yeah.
you can just put on your token. If you click on the options, there's a radius option. But the new
I am
round.
very much confused. Where?
So if you click your token, click the gear, and scroll down, there should be aura options, and you can put radiuses on yourself. Yeah, so like if you click your token, there's like a... Oh, yeah, there you go. Alright, so the bandit captain goes, he yells, "Ah, you morons, concentrate fire on my target." And he is going to attack Lazarus.
Oh.
Ruh-roh. So he is going to do his
Oh, yeah.
multi-attack.
And I have to specify this: Spirit Guardians will attack anyone but my party.
Yeah, that's fine. Anyone who's here right now, unless an unknown ally shows up, and they're in trouble. So this guy is going to swing scimitar attack. 8 or 16.
That is my AC.
All right. So
Question: does me casting the spell count as in a creature entering the area for the first time?
oh right, he started his turn there. So well, I'll yeah, give me a sec. I'll have him do his saving throw. But he would strike you for 6 slashing. As his scimitar strike gets through your guard. Yeah, let me do a, was it con save?
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Oh, wisdom. Right.
It's a good spell.
15?
Half damage.
15 does. He manages that, yeah. So,
Alright, so
was
half
that
damage.
half damage or no damage?
It's half.
Yeah,
Half damage.
half
Failed
damage.
Save, on a successful save, it's half as much.
Mhm.
So, yeah. That would be 3d8 then.
Yeah.
Radiant or necrotic?
I'm
Radiant.
assuming radiant. Unless
Yeah.
Patchwork hasn't told us something.
No, that's.
It's just like dark flowers start sucking his life force.
I,
What the?
that would actually be so
So-
sick.
So, first,
That would be
the flowers are
That'd be
reddish.
cool.
Patchwork's
Second,
metal.
You don't know what kind of flowers they are. Third, it could be both.
I'm assuming it's radiant for now though, like it's more.
Yep, it is.
Okay. So he says, "Never mind. Kill the thing with the fire on it." And points to Patchwork. Patchwork. Or wait, sorry, he gets some more attacks. Second attack will miss, and a dagger stab will miss as he ends his.
Parry both of them away with my swords.
Yeah. Dink dink. Now Patchwork. What are you doing?
Oh, first I'm gonna yell at him, "They are lilies!" And then,
The fire flowers are.
I guess I'm.
Yeah, but lilies smell like death.
Well, is
If you
lily with
move
a
up to
double
the-
L? I don't know. I'm gonna take out my hand axe. Are you gonna
Yeah, if you move
in
up to
front of-
the, if
move
you
in
move up
front
to
of
the guy,
no
then I
one,
can
and I'm
get-
gonna attack.
Well, let's
one.
let her say what she's doing.
Yeah,
All right,
sorry.
So you move up
That's
to him,
fine.
Hurrah.
Hand axe attack.
Cutting at him. Yeah.
Oh yeah, 1 second. I'm all over the place. I have multiple windows open. God damn it, where's...
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's
you kind of catch him off guard as he's nodding to the first guy about attacking. You just rush up and get him right in the
Yeah, they are
armored
lilies,
shoulder.
and I bonk him on the head, I guess.
Yeah. Okay, so he. Okay, well, you don't get the best hit as he takes 2 slashing, cursing at you.
Yeah. Not my favorite weapon.
Is that it for
Yeah,
you?
That's my turn, yeah.
Alright, Lazarus.
Well, seeing as this guy is just, well, he temporarily targeted me. I'm gonna go for just a quick stab with one rapier, Lorelei, straight to him, aiming for maybe his legs, like a non-vital spot.
Alright.
For
Well,
Can I?
out of minutes.
Can I use my reaction to give him advantage?
you would have to do that before he rolled. Advantage, to give a roll advantage, you say it before the roll, then you take the better of 2.
I didn't know that. So
Yeah.
you allow it to be.
But yes, in the future, like if someone's about to attack, you can yell like, "I'm gonna give them advantage," and then like they would have it. But this would be a miss, unfortunately, unless someone has something else they can do.
I'll just take the miss.
All right.
Whatever.
So yeah, he
And-
parries the attack, and what are you gonna do?
Nifty. I'm going to take a sidestep, so
Yeah.
I'm in between these two guys. Put myself a little bit at risk, but I'm fine. And with the darker rapier, I'm going to take a stab towards the one next to Patchwork
Now is
for a 16 to hit.
all right. This
That's
is
my bonus
the-
action.
Yeah, offhand. All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's kind of caught off guard as the 2 of you come at him. 16 will just barely strike.
Haha! Dealing 5 piercing damage. I need to put the damage type. And also, can I have him make a wisdom save to try and save from being frightened from me due to my my form of dread?
Oh, can you link that again? Let me see what
Yep.
that says. Once during each of your turns, right? All right. I'm just
The DC would be 14 for that.
all right. I just don't see this one used much. Equal proficiency modifier. Okay. So yeah, he is gonna go, as he is taken off guard.
Aha!
He quit, like, kind of backs off, putting his sword up. Stay away! And he is indeed frightened. Anything else?
That will be my turn.
Alright. Bandit over here is gonna. Well, he reloaded his crossbow. He's like, that's a fucking wolf. But he's gonna do as his captain asked.
Oh wait. They are starting their turns in my sphere.
That guy
He's
is
in my
just
sphere.
outside.
Aw.
Distance
Someone
wise.
else.
Yeah, like if you measure, I'm guessing he's at 20 feet. Or wait, is the map thing not right? Because it's supposed to be 2 diagonals as a 15. This is an older map. Let me fix that. Okay, now it should work right. But yeah, every 2 diagonals is 15 feet, so he would be technically at 20 feet.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah. So he's gonna move around this way to here. Taking a shot at Patchwork, you do have cover because his captain's in the way. Phew. But 20 would just hit you.
Yep.
So you are struck for 3 piercing, and
She had cover.
yeah, but her AC is 18, so that
Right.
would be just what he needed to roll is a 20. So give me a concentration check as well.
That was a saving throw. Oh,
Con save, yeah.
Fun saving throw, you don't.
No, no.
No.
You
yeah,
are
I'm not having that today.
you are distracted by the shot, and your aura goes away. Unlucky.
Okay, so I've been shot in the core before
Yeah.
on this day.
That's it for the bandit. No one. So all the
Yeah, I'm gonna.
all the lilies just suddenly shatter as the aura goes down.
I'm gonna move over here and I'm gonna get.
And disappear.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take an attack on that guy.
Alright.
I'll put advantage on it.
All right, you have advantage. So go ahead and use your reaction, Mr. Spider. The spider chitters and the aura pulses. 21 will strike him. As he is still freaking out from your ally's attack.
Dagger plus Nick.
Yeah. So 7
Flip.
damage.
A big one. You'll have to see it.
Yeah. He's still looking pretty healthy. That's it for you?
Yep.
The archer is going to once again take aim at the wolf. Pew! I'm guessing 25 is going to hit you.
Yeah.
And he does actually hit this time for 8. He'll fire a second time. Pew! 12 will miss. and
Miss.
He's going to move over here. That's it for him. The bandit captain goes. So he's feared. He doesn't like any of this, but he knows if he runs, he's going to get beat down. So he's just going to... How long does the fear last? Until the
Until the end of
end of his next turn?
Lazarus' next turn.
Until the end of my next turn.
Alright, so he's going to try to go for you at disadvantage.
Go ahead.
Stay away! 20,
Whoa.
21.
Thank God for the.
Yeah, that will hit you.
That will, yes.
6 damage, cutting you.
That's not too bad.
Second attack. Jeez. Okay.
Oh my.
Well, that is going to hit you again, cutting you for another 9. Apparently, he's not as afraid as you thought. And
Okay.
finally, a dagger. All right. Well,
Still hits, yeah.
yeah, that's going to hit as well for another 7. Ouch.
Yep.
How are you looking?
He's finding strength in his fear. He's having a moment.
We fired the main character.
Yeah, he's the secret big bad guy. Alright, this bandit is just gonna crossbow at the wolf after backing up. Donk. 21 will strike,
Yeah.
doing 9 piercing. Another good damage roll. Quentin.
Okay, Direwolf is going to pack tactics bite at the captain. 21.
Yeah, so 21 will strike him. Arr! As you bite at him
7 and
for 11.
13 DC strength save.
Alright. Oh, he keeps standing his grounds. He's a strong one, apparently. Anything else?
And I'm gonna go.
Oh, and if you fall below half health, Lazarus, you want to mark yourself with this, because your teammates can't see your HP.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Lazarus
That's
ain't
where I'll
looking
go.
too hot.
Alright, so you move there, ending your turn. Kai would be next. I'm going to put your initiative to 8.1 as a spider. What do you want to do, Kai?
Move there and I'll fight him.
Alright, so you lunge at him with your spider bite. Yeah, 18 will strike him. Ah.
I How do I roll for it again?
You just click on the bite in chat. So on save, all right. Nope, he would fail, so he takes 7, and now he is looking wounded. Maybe
And
we
he's
can
poisoned.
talk about this. Yep, and he is poisoned. Wait,
Oh, is that actually a thing?
wait.
Yeah.
It doesn't say he's
the target
poisoned.
is-
It's just poison damage. I don't think.
The target is stable but
Oh, wait.
poisoned for 1 hour, even regaining hit points, and is
Yeah.
paralyzed whilst poisoned in this way.
If he's reduced to 0. Yeah, so he's
Oh,
not at
okay.
0 right now. So it's just poison damage at this point. Alright, so that's it for you. The bandit is going to fire at Patchwork.
Hey.
17, nope, that's gonna miss you. And actually, he hit his captain, because his captain was providing cover. What the? As he takes 9.
Oh,
Watch
you,
it!
friend.
He says, oh shit. This guy is gonna run over this way and fire at Patchwork as well. Dunk. 19 will strike for 2 as he reloads. New round. The captain is gonna curse at the little spider and slash at you. You can take concentration off yourself. So 17, I believe, hits you.
Yeah.
I would like to use my reaction to
Oh.
intercept and reduce the damage he takes.
Alright, so you use interception. Go ahead and spend your reaction, and what's it reduced by?
It's a D10 plus proficiency, so whatever this is, plus 3.
Alright,
5. You take 1 damage.
Yeah, so he kind of jumps in the way of that attack, and the spider only takes 1. Second attack. 16, I believe, hits you, slashing for 9. And finally, a dagger stab. Oh man, good rolls for them. 7. So you are forced out of your form, taking 6 points of damage. Here, let me grab your token from the DM layer. You can just delete the spider token. Alright, so you, and then we'll take 6. That's it for him. Patchwork.
I'm gonna attack the guy in front of me that seems to be hurt with my hand axe.
Alright.
Right.
Yeah, so you slash him for 7, cutting into him. Actually, he wasn't hurt, but now he is. He is feared.
Oh, I thought that was a skull on this one.
That's a fear symbol. Now he's hurt.
Oh, never mind.
And actually,
I'm hitting him square in the chest.
yeah. Anything else for you?
I can do a bonus action spell, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bonus action healing word level 2 on Lazarus.
Oh,
Alright.
wonderful.
He's next to me and not looking hot. Not
So
looking
yeah,
too
as
hot.
you cut,
However don't you just say that?
not looking so great.
Thank you.
So yeah, as you cut this guy, you quickly chant, sending some healing energy. Healing
Did that
him
actually-
for...
No, it didn't. This?
Got some...
My
Patchwork's got
spells are
some
giving me trouble.
technical issues. Well, if you're doing a healing word, you could just roll a d4 and... Oh, there
There
it
we
goes. So...
And he gets some bonus because that's 2 plus the spell's level, so you get 4 on top, so that's
Ooh.
12 points of healing.
Quite a potent heal.
Also,
Alright,
sort of just nod your way.
so you can take the wounded symbol off, and it is your turn. What do you want to do?
Alright, well, let's have a think. The guy is technically still feared until I finish my turn.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to bonus action Second Wind to make sure I'm not going to die in you lot. So that's 9 healing.
All right, inner reserves bring you some more stamina. Feel even better.
And yeah, let's just keep focusing the guy who's feared. I'm going to take a stab with Lorelei against
I'll
him.
give him advantage.
Yeah, 25. So yeah, go ahead and spend your reaction for the advantage, and he is struck for how much?
He is struck for 10 piercing damage.
Ah! So you get a nasty hit to his side, and that's does proc your fear again, right?
Well, he is already
Yeah.
feared, so can I make him just do the save again, or
Yeah, it would just re-up it so it wouldn't fall off at the end of the turn.
well then, yeah, I'll do that.
All right. I assume you're not going to attack another person, right?
I've already used my bonus action, so I can't.
Yeah. 7. Nope. I guess he makes it, so he is unaffected this time.
Ah,
He
The
steals
bravest
himself.
of bandits.
Yeah. Yeah. The attacks last round gave him faith in himself. So that's it for you.
hmm
This guy.
I'm also just going to go AFK, so feel free to kill me. It'll be
Okay.
like 5 minutes.
Yeah, no, that's fine. So yeah, this guy goes. He is going to fire at the dire wolf. 22.
Yeah.
All right, so you get a crossbow bolt striking you for
Actually,
9.
Do I get any cover from the tree?
Yeah, but not
Well, it
like
wouldn't matter anyway.
10 points worth.
Yeah.
So yeah, you take 9 damage, and that is it for him. No one.
Not muted. I'm going to take out my rapier.
Yeah.
So I've got the what's it called on one hand and the what's it called on the other.
Dagger and rapier, double leading.
Yeah. Deleting. I'm going to try to hit this guy.
Okay.
Flanking.
With the dagger first. That's
Yeah.
a 23.
25 with the flank. Yeah. So you.
25. So it's 5 plus
Oh,
better.
11. All right.
11. And then
yeah.
and then with the rapier is
Oh.
darn
No.
not a
he's-
lefty.
Yeah, he's gonna dodge
don't-
that one, but he is looking very wounded now.
All right. That will end my turn.
Alright, so the archer back here is going to move here and take another shot at Quentin.
Yeah.
As his fluffy dire wolf, definitely not fat, because Quentin can't be fat animals.
18. Unfortunately, he is going to hit his ally in the back.
Oh.
Doing 10 points. The guy's like, "Oh, what are you doing?" Wounding him. And he yells, "Sorry about that." And he's going to fire again. Pew! Hitting his guy in the back again. Oh, and he is badly wounded. He says, "Stop fucking hitting me!" He's got 2 arrows sticking out of his armor now. That is it for the archer. The bandit captain goes. He is going to not like how this is looking. But I guess he's going to go for Lazarus again. Well, I'll say he goes for your cleric Patchwork, since she healed. So he's
Do I have cover? There's 2 people in front of me.
well, this is the melee guy attacking you.
I
This
mean,
is
guys.
this guy.
Oh, never mind. I thought the green guy. Yeah, I only saw
he's
the green circle.
he's
Up
next.
next. Yeah.
So misses,
Nope.
stumbles and misses again, and
I have a shield.
yeah,
Nope.
you easily keep him at bay.
bonk, bonk, bonk. Nope.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back. So this guy is going to move up over here and take a shot at Kai, aka Diablo. 11?
Nope.
Alright, so you dodge out of the way. Quentin.
Cool. Pack. Yeah, pack. It doesn't matter. Pack accent spike.
Okay. Yeah, 19 will strike him, and you just rip him apart. As he goes down, blood splurting on you. Anything else?
Okay. No. I'm going to stay there.
Okay. So that is it for the dire wolf. Kai.
If I cast darkness, will that give disadvantage on the archer shooting at people?
Depending on where you put the darkness, but if someone's in darkness, they also have disadvantage to dodging, so it's usually a wash.
Shit.
But if you did it to the guys over here, in theory they would be at disadvantage to hit us.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. So you chance casting darkness on I assume in a point over there, so go ahead and put the 15-foot radius where you want it. Mark yourself as concentrating, as darkness would spread suddenly in an area up north, making it very hard for them to see. So I assume that's it for you. Just give yourself a concentration mark. The bandit goes. So he is going to see you cast and be like, I got him. And he's going to fire at you, Kai. Bunk. No, completely misses and curses. This one down here is also going to try to fire at you now. Dunk. 20, I assume, gets you.
Yeah.
So you are shot for 5 piercing, and I need a concentration check on that darkness. Alright, that will hold, so that's it for him. Top of the round, that guy is dead. Patchwork.
Rinse and repeat, hand axe the guy in front of me.
Alright.
Yep.
Yeah, you would cut him. Or wait,
14?
no, you will
Really?
not. That would miss him. Sorry.
I
He
was
dodges.
surprised for a second.
Yeah, so he dodges out of the way. Anything else?
Not really. I don't have much I can do. Yeah, I'm gonna wait.
Alright, Lazarus.
Seeing as this guy has taken quite the beating, I'm gonna try and psych him out a little bit by just taking a few steps side by side. He doesn't know where I'm coming from, and I'm just gonna go for a non-lethal strike with my first rapier.
Alright, yeah,
For 24 to hit.
that will knock him as you smack him for 6, but he is still up.
That's a tough one. Alright, and I will do one more little sidestep jig, and then go for my other rapier attack.
Oh,
Ooh.
crit.
Also non-lethal.
Yeah.
Oh, 7.
You actually don't have to call non-lethal until the killing blow. So basically, when you would bring him
Oh, okay.
down, you can say it's non-lethal.
Fair.
But 7 will indeed bring him down. Oh, He falls unconscious as you just nail him in the temple with the side of your rapier, possibly concussing him. Anything else?
Well, I pretty much used all my movement psyching him out. So I'm just gonna look around and end my turn.
Alright, the bandit here is gonna go, no, boss! He's gonna try to fire at you. Luckily, you have a patchwork in front of you, which, yeah, that will miss you. No one.
Yeah, I'm gonna go take out the guy behind me, I guess. Or no, I'm not going anywhere. This guy's unconscious, yeah?
Yeah, he just got knocked in the head by your new ally.
Okay, I'm going after this guy.
So as he's frantically reloading, you rush up, stabbing at him. Aha.
I'll give advantage on this one.
Oh, advantage and sneak because of the advantage. 18 will strike.
Nice, thank you.
So suddenly the
7.
little bird distracts him. He's like, oh, and you just come in, stabbing for 12.
Jeremy.
12, and then bonus action rapier.
Right in the neck. Oh, he's already dead.
Oh,
Ah, what a waste of a crit. No.
And then you
Well,
just
can I-
stab him right in the
can I-
face on the ground. Yeah.
I only moved 5 feet. Can I get up to, with 40 feet, can I get up to that guy and use the crit on him?
Generally no, but I'll let you. Well, odd or even, because you're not supposed to pre-roll like that. But yeah, odd or even, I'll
Well, I
roll for
didn't-
it.
Or, I didn't mean to roll, I just rolled because I thought he was alive still.
Yeah, just give me
I'll
a
go odd
chance.
this time.
Yeah, just give me a chance to announce what happens. But yes, I will give you the crit.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
The dice have
Um,
come up in your favor.
So it's whatever it is, -3, is that what it is?
It's 10 damage because
10.
she doesn't have a bonus action macro. So
Yeah.
it's 10.
So
Mhm.
10 damage. Ooh, he is very wounded as you just stab him right in the side. Ugh. Wait, no. Anything else?
That'll end my turn.
The archer is gonna come running over this way. And he is going to fire at Elise.
Roll a d20.
Roll a
Roll a
d20.
d20.
I think
Your
it's
image is
12 or
still up.
higher. 12 or
No.
higher.
Ugh. This guy goes down. He says, oh, clumsy me.
16.
No, he shot the guy in front of you.
Oh, why?
You are probably getting curious about that. That's it for him. The bandit captain is going to
Okay.
move. No, he can't. Oh, right.
Is it
Yeah,
Shade?
he's unconscious.
Unconscious.
Bandit is in the darkness. He's gonna come out like, what happened? Oh no, another one's down. And then he's gonna fire at Kai. Pew! Nope, completely misses. Quentin.
Right. Them missing us is really starting to worry / concern me. Can I, as a wolf, I have advantage on perception checks that rely on hearing and smell. Can I don't know what this would be, but can I like try and figure out like scent or hearing if these are in fact bloodhound or if there's something dodgy going on?
That archer has put several arrows into you.
I mean, you can
No,
use
but
your
it's only-
action to do a perception check to try to make an active perception.
Is it a lot,
Yeah,
Alira
and-
or
yeah.
Ayara?
The
Why would they have shot
They're
Quentin?
missing us.
Because it's
It's
Quentin.
like direwolf.
Because it's Quentin.
Okay, no, fuck it. Right.
it's
Be
Ultimate
nice.
question.
Be nice to
If-
Quentin.
the
Oh, it's cool. Ultimate question: If I stand in the darkness and use my perception, my hearing or smell to try and figure out where the guys outside the darkness are, does that give me anything? Like, would that be my action so I couldn't attack?
Well, if you make an active perception check, that is your action. But I'm not sure exactly what you're trying. Are you just trying to figure out like if there's something going on
No,
here?
I basically want to stand in the darkness and attack this guy
Oh, all right. You would be
using the darkness as.
yeah. So that would be a wash because he can't see you and you can't see him.
Okay.
So
Yes,
you
screw it, let's do it.
rush around into the darkness, suddenly lunging out. But an 11 is going to miss him as he sidesteps. He's like, "Oh,
Okay.
anything else?"
No, that's it.
All right, Kai.
I'll do a perception check on the archer to see.
Actually, give me an insight check.
Can it be a perception? Because I've got advantage with some of the aura.
What could you learn from perception? Sure, give me a perception. It'll give you different information, but sure. So you might notice. Well, actually, that's not that great. No, it just looks normal to you.
Fucking pain.
Anything else?
I will bonus action tell Jeremiah to move a little bit.
Tell Jeremiah to what? Oh, your thing. Okay. So that is it for you. The bandit is dead. This other bandit is gonna fire at Patchwork. 18 would strike you.
Yep.
There's no cover. No, 2 points of damage.
Nice.
Fixing your leg or something. Patchwork,
Yeah.
new round.
In some kind of, I don't know, gaps between. I am gonna run down here, rinse and repeat hand axe attack.
I'll give her advantage.
Alright, 15 will strike the guy as you rush
Oh,
over,
wow.
hand axing him. For
Oh, that's good.
6, he is wounded from the slice as there is some bleeding. Ugh,
Yeah, that's my turn.
these
I
guys are a
am
lot
out of
wimpier.
magic.
Lazarus.
Yeah, screw it. Seeing as I've got 2 targets that are pretty much equally as far away from me, I'm going to hold out both rapiers
There's
in
the
opposite
archer.
directions.
You can reach the archer.
I'm going to hold out
He
both
is
rapiers,
not as far away.
Oh, hang on, let him do his turn. What are you doing?
Sorry.
and I'm going to shoot 2 Eldritch Blasts, one directed at the guy down here, and the
Yeah.
other directed up here.
Alright, so you,
Nice.
can you cast with both your hands being used? Do you have something for that?
Oh, that's actually a good point.
I mean, we
yeah,
could
wait,
say it's like a cosmetic thing, but generally you do need a free hand.
Yeah, for some reason I thought Eldritch Blast was just verbal. Alright, never mind. Well, actually,
Object interaction, you can sheath one of your rapiers and then.
yeah,
Yeah.
I can just like bonus action put away one of my rapiers.
A free object interaction, you get one free object
Yeah,
interaction.
you can sheath or draw one weapon as a free action per round or turn.
Alright, cool. So I'll just put away my rapiers. Finger gun instead.
Alright, so yeah, you do a chant as several bolts of energy fly out, right?
So the first one on the guy down near Patchwork for a 23 to hit,
Oh yeah, that will blast him.
dealing a big 3 force damage.
Alright, still
double
a
check.
nasty
You don't
hit.
have agonizing blast because sometimes it doesn't add.
I don't think so, because he doesn't have that many levels in Warlock, right?
Yeah, no, I've just got the one.
So he is very wounded, but still alive. Oh.
And I'm just gonna, as I'm blowing my finger of smoke, I'm gonna shoot my other one at the guy up top
Yeah.
for a 20
mean-
to hit.
Yeah.
Does that mean there's rifles and guns in this world?
There are now, baby.
That's so now.
No one
Also,
gets the
that's an 8.
reference. But yeah, he takes 8, and he is also badly wounded. Oh.
I want to give Kai a gun.
Everyone wants to give Kai a good.
Oh.
Anything else for
Happy
you,
days.
Lazarus?
Oh,
Um,
God, babysitter instincts.
I guess
You
technically,
can have the book. Okay.
because one of them was an attack. I'm actually gonna, for that second hit, I will use my Form of Dread.
That
Two.
guy? Alright. Can you do that with
Try and scare
ranged?
It's just when you hit a creature with an attack.
Oh, nice. Okay. So I know some abilities do specify.
Yeah, no.
So, wisdom. Ah!
Aha!
What the? And he is scared. Anything else?
That will be my turn.
Alright, that bandit is dead. No one.
I'm going to use my 40 feet of movement to try to get. Yeah, I'm gonna get up to here.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna stab this guy
Haha. Alright.
twice.
You come at him a stabbing. Dodge is the first. Ooh, and
Oh
dodge
my
is the
gosh.
second. You stumble
That's
as
just
you rush
unlucky.
up. Ah! And that's it for you.
Yeah.
Alright, the archer says, whoa, I give up. And he puts his hands up and takes the dodge action. That is it for him. The bandit is gonna say, no, don't give up, fight! And he's gonna try to run, giving you an oppie, no one. Ah.
Sure, I'll miss, but
As he,
sure.
He's like, fight, and then
Oh,
he
this
runs
is when you
away.
get a 20.
Yep,
26.
that's gonna stab him.
That's gonna stab him.
6 point.
Alright, I assume lethal.
Yeah.
So you just bury a dagger in his back and kick him off of it. Alright, Quentin.
And whip around and look at the other person and just say, "Who are you?"
Alright. He's dodging, but I get advantage and pat tactic, so this is just straight. Like,
Oh, crits.
Ooh.
Unlethal.
Well, my name is.
I'm not even getting close to going down yet, don't worry.
16. Yeah, you take a chunk out of him. Ugh.
And he's gotta make a 13 DC save, strength.
It's the usual call for surrender demands. Give up, and then you just stab him anyway. Alright, so strength save. Oh, he makes it, keeping his footing. Says, you bastard. Anything else for you, Quentin?
No, that's it.
Okay. Kai.
I'm just gonna frostbite the dude next to Patchwork.
Alright, so you chant summoning frostbite. Which I think, is that cold or necrotic? I always forget.
Cold.
Okay.
Cold. The chill touch was the necrotic one.
Mhm.
He is going to freeze solid. As cold energies murder him. Anything else, Kai?
I'm gonna give Kai a thumbs up as best I can.
Murder. Alright.
I see the thumbs up now. I'm gonna start twerking it.
You used to say twerking it? Alright. Anyway, the bandit, yeah, he's frozen to death. So new round. I think there's only the guy left. He's
Yeah,
trying to give up, but the dire wolf is biting him. It's like, you son of a... what are you gonna do, Patchwork?
I'm gonna move up and
I have a plan.
yeah, dash action. I'm gonna move up to Elise because I'm worried about her.
So...
That's my turn.
Alright, so now that he sees they're all down, he says, look, I'm not with them. Do you want to keep fighting or end combat at this point?
Well, he's giving up.
Remind
I'm
me.
not gonna attack him if he's
Feel
giving up.
yourself. Are we? I
the
don't know.
guy-
It's Kai's turn, or it's Lazarus's turn next, so he decides.
That's it,
Keep
Baron.
going.
Yeah, well, if no one's attacking, I'd drop out of combat, but if someone's going to keep attacking, I'd stay in.
I have a quick question. Did this guy
Okay.
fire arrows at my direwolf form?
Oh yeah, no,
They
he hit you with one. He fired a lot of arrows that missed you, but he did hit you with one of the shots.
Didn't he also hit his
I'm gonna
friends?
keep.
Oh yeah, he killed a bunch
Yeah,
of
I'm
his
gonna
friends.
keep. Yeah, I'm gonna do a bit more damage. I'm not gonna kill him, but I'm gonna do a bit more damage.
Alright, so we'll stay in combat for now then. Lazarus, what are you gonna do?
Well, I'm probably going to just use my action to stabilize. Well, not even stabilize. No, I'm just gonna.
You could tie him up if you got rope.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. I've got 50 feet of hempen rope, so I'm gonna just get down and start tying him up.
Alright, so you're binding him as your action. No
Mhm.
one?
I'm gonna cast sleep on the person in front of us.
So you start chanting. He says, "Oh shit." Go ahead and roll your sleep. That would not put him to sleep, actually.
Oh,
Shit.
fuck.
He's still got a good amount of health.
I'm
Just
just gonna move out.
Just out of curiosity, does the direwolf have more than 21 hit points?
Oh, true. Haha.
Yeah.
The direwolf will indeed fall asleep. Sorry, thank you for reminding me of that, because it is an AoE. Patchwork
Yep.
does not, though. So yeah, the direwolf, as the sleep spell hits, just kind of falls over.
But it's really, really close. So
Yeah.
I don't
Good
know
for
what
drowsy.
Like, it depends what Patchwork and the direwolf's hit points are. The direwolf's probably more injured.
Yeah, he is.
I have
Direwolf is the
32,
lowest.
so it's really close.
Yeah, it doesn't
I
affect
have
Patchwork.
30.
Well, it
30?
would affect you in your direwolf form, not your.
The
normal
direwolf's
form.
got 37 hit points, but I'm down to 11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that would.
No, you're
Yeah,
You're
that is the downside of the shapeshift is spells like that. If like power word kill
Man.
or sleep. But anyway, now that he is down, is anyone going to keep attacking this guy?
I'm not. Who are you?
I want to do.
Hang on a second. So he looks like he's about to draw his weapon on you as he saw you casting. But seeing the direwolf fall asleep, he might assume you did that on purpose. So he just kind of calms down and he says, I'm a member of the Steel Shadow. He says,
Am I aware of that? Am I aware of what the Steel Shadow is? And I can roll a
Yes, we've
history
met
check.
before. I've got notes on it somewhere.
Yeah. So actually,
Not-
with your
Not
criminal,
from this campaign.
oh yeah, you have. They've
Yeah.
been in this campaign. But you might with your criminal background. So give me a.
I don't have a criminal background.
Not at all. Don't you have like some espionage in there?
Oh yeah, I've got some espionage.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like, so give me a. I guess intelligence. Okay, yeah, sure.
Can I just do history?
Sure.
Sorry.
So you would know that the Steel Shadow are kind of a clandestine organization that often involves itself in government affairs as well as kind of high-level plays against various organizations. You don't know much about them, but especially with your background, you probably would know who they are. So he would say, and just remind me, since you have notes about them, where did you meet the Steel Shadow?
I'm trying to find it, but I haven't found it yet.
Are you sure it was this campaign and not a previous one? Because I've
I
never
don't
heard of them.
I've never heard
Unless
of
I'm
the
getting
Steel Shadow.
Unless I'm getting
Yeah.
it confused with Iron Shadow.
Iron Shadow-
Probably.
Yeah, an Iron
Shadows.
Iron Shadow is
Shadows
a
are
different
something else.
thing. But he says,
Yeah, I think I might be
I know your friend Shaith.
Right.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, chill. You're not here.
I'm not.
Right. Well,
But
what are you doing here?
he says, give me a sec, let me think about what he'd say. So he says, I was infiltrating the Blood Hand. I've been trying to gather some information on them. Just kind of got caught up in all that was happening here. Sorry for shooting your friend there, by the way. I just wanted to keep up some appearances. It seemed like he was strong enough
It's
to
fine.
take
I've
it.
done that. Oh, it's fine. I've done that before.
Oh,
She has.
all right. Well,
She has stabbed me in the back.
don't feel as bad then. But yes, I've been working within the Blood Hands organization. I'm trying to gather some information for my organization.
And were you in the mayor's house?
I was, yes.
What were you doing there? What were you looking for?
Well, I convinced some of my friends here that there was some good treasure to be had, and while they were looting, I gathered something for myself that the mayor was in possession in. But I promise it has nothing to do with any of this.
You'll forgive us if we have a little bit of trust issues, so please.
Give me a persuasion check. Get a time. All right. So you come over and start wrapping up his legs. He says, listen, there's not much time. The town is on fire. Maybe instead of talking about what I was there for, I can help you in some way.
Well, please tell us. We'll have more trust in you.
More evidence before.
We need a little bit more evidence before we start trusting you. It'll be much easier if you come clean. I think you could find this group is quite stubborn.
Let's do.
Not to mention that.
Sorry, real quick. Let's do a quick 5-minute break because I really have to pee. So I'll be
no problem.
right back.
Oh, but maybe you'll break before.
Well, if you question me while I have to pee, no, I'm not.
Yeah.
No.
Can't believe I have to sleep during all this.
You can't
God,
watch the
that's annoying.
DM to get information out of NPCs. That's just cheating.
No, it's
Although
not cheating.
it might
It's
be a tactic
winning.
that I would take.
You're asleep for a minute, Quentin. It's not long,
Oh,
but
cool,
long
cool.
enough. Long enough for Kai
Yeah.
to tie you up.
I'm sorry, what?
Well, his nickname is like Kinky Druid, isn't it? So, you know what I mean?
Well, the funny thing is, you've tied up the direwolf, which is bigger than me. So when I come back to my normal self, I'll fall out of them.
No. it's-
Right.
Yeah, it's magic.
Hey.
The
No,
magic
you
bondage
don't have
rope.
magical tightening rope.
Yeah, I do.
No, you
Hello.
don't.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lazarus, are you having fun yet?
Yeah, I'd say so. It's definitely a very interesting group we've got here. I do like the constant bickering.
Oh, you should see Monday's game. Like, that's even worse. Where we actually have several characters who are actively, like, rivals.
You do love to see it. See, and I like
But,
in every
yeah.
other game I've played, the entire party have never gone for each other in any way, like because it's all just been like friends playing. So it just all of our characters are just automatically friends.
We're friends.
Yeah,
No one
I
says
think that's
anything.
I think that's debatable, especially given the silence. But I am enjoying
What's a
myself.
bit of senseless violence against friends?
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, I hope you don't mind PvP because I am definitely known to stab friends in the back.
Yes,
Mm.
literally.
I mean, I won't mind it.
Okay. Usually
Don't
it's
kill him.
only it's only like to keep like my cover.
Hmm. Well, I mean, if you ever attack me, I'm just gonna like action surge and do like 4 attacks. So, you have been warned.
The
Dang
last
it,
time
be
I
evil.
knew it was her, so I tried to focus on other people, but she was so focused on me.
I'm sorry. I was trying to keep my cover. I was pretending
know,
to
I
be
know,
Neil.
Yeah, but I also didn't want
And
to
I-
attack you. So
I should have done unarmed strikes, but no, I forgot and didn't feel like doing the math to figure out
also
what my
you would have
unarmed
hurt.
strike was.
Honestly, you would have hurt yourself on me.
I would have.
It's gonna be fun when Quinton properly learns that Lazarus is an Asimar.
Oh yeah.
That'll be fun.
Assume that Elise has already figured it out. I'm not going to say anything, but I think it'd be funny. If we all just
Oh,
like
just wanna-
knew, if we all just like knew immediately, and Quentin took the time to like actually try to figure it out.
Yeah, Quentin's
like,
the last
yeah,
one
he
to
can't-
figure out. He's like,
Yeah, we
guys,
met you.
Quentin kind of
What?
knows already with the healing hands thing. It's just the fact of when he pulls the wings out, he's gonna just be like, "Shit."
what the
Quentin,
fuck?
has Quentin ever done? Has Quentin ever done the used his healing hands ability?
Yeah, I've
When?
used it.
When?
I've used it in my direwolf form when Darren went down.
Mm.
Because I know I can use it in my direwolf form. I can use it in my animal forms as well. So I've used it to bring him back up, but I don't use
Right.
it a lot because Patchwork can heal more, and it's kind of like an emergency thing I use it as. I'm kind of just like, it's when people are low.
Right.
What I mean low, I mean like when people go down and Patchwork can't get to them, I use it when I'm in my animal form. Otherwise, it's just healing word.
Great. So Lazarus, you're a paramedic.
I've literally just got the one healing thing.
Yeah, it literally just works once. It's also why I don't use it often. I
Yeah.
can do it once a day. I mean, it's
Once a
good
day,
for
I thought-
emergencies, but
I thought it's kind of like the paladin thing where it's like a pool of
no.
hit points that you can give to
It's
people.
No, you use it once a day.
yeah, but you do get like more dice like based on your
Mm.
proficiency bonus. But you just use the dice
Right.
like all at once.
Okay.
It's alright, we've got
That's
Princess.
why I don't use it a lot because it's like kind of like an all or nothing type thing. So I'm just like, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, I thought it was maybe it used to be something like the paladin's lay on hands ability, but maybe they changed it.
Hmm.
If you guys don't mind me taking over this interrogation.
Oh, I just realized I was muted. Like, why is no one listening to me? They're just talking over me. Bunch of rude jerks. All right. So anyway,
we always just talk over you and ignore you.
yeah, it's
What are
like
you talking
so.
about?
Yeah. So he is going to give you a look and say, "You all are working for Lord Blackwater, yes?"
We're
Necessarily
working with him apparently, yeah.
with him.
And he
It's
says,
a mutual partnership apparently.
he says, "So you're less mercenaries and more partners to him."
Yeah, some of us were didn't like, I don't know.
Patchwork, thanks. We're not beholden to his whims. No, if that's what you're asking.
He nods. Give me another persuasion check with advantage.
You're good at these, come on. Get that 20.
Oh! All right. Well, he says, I was investigating some information. Well, I was trying to gain some information on Lord Blackwater that I believed was in the mayor's house. I myself and Shaith are looking into him, as well as the Blood Hand. We have our suspicions about him. We were hired by someone, actually, to look into him.
Would you care to share more information?
At this point, I risk violating my employer's confidentiality ask, so I can't say too much. Other than
Well, can we-
I'm not an enemy to you, and I don't have a stake in anything that's going on here, other than trying to gain information on Blackwater and, to some extent,
kind of-
Cithril.
What kind of information?
We don't know if Blackwater is who he says he is. What was that?
It was me.
Oh, okay.
The realization.
Dun dun dun. Sorry.
Gasp.
We've been looking into
right.
him for some time now.
All right. And who exactly are you working for?
That I cannot say.
Do you reckon that guy over there will say? I'll just point to Like I've got him basically tied up.
He says no.
I
He's
think they have
No,
some
he
he's-
won't know
different
anything.
organizations.
he
Yeah.
is a blood hand. He is not actually with me. None of these people are actually with me.
Well,
And now I've kind of compromised myself by getting caught by you all, so I'll probably have to back off. I just ask that you leave me with my life so I can return to my my ally and report what I've found.
of course. We do not.
Well, we
we are
have-
not interested in getting in your way. However, we are interested in information in any information regarding Blackwater and Sethral. Seeing as we are beholden to neither, we are very intrigued in knowing who exactly we're working for or working with, and really,
It's been very chaotic
perhaps
here.
and perhaps we can help each other out in certain regards.
He says, I don't know if that'll be possible, and honestly, I don't know for sure if Blackwater is an imposter or what's going on with him. That's why we're looking into it. But I would hope that we can agree to give each other our secrets, and he gives you a wink.
Well, why don't we head back to our house?
Or leave
And
each other with our
speaking-
secrets, not give them up.
I would like to give them up. Why don't we all head back to our house? We can sit down, have a chat. We can make some tea, and perhaps we can have a discussion.
Would it also be worth us interrogating this fellow? As
Well,
didn't we come here searching for a group of bandits who?
No,
Seemingly-
because they're not going to know anything. Trust me. I've talked to many lackey, and they know nothing.
Well, he seems like the boss of this group, but if you're sure, then I guess we could just leave him here. I'll confiscate his weapons.
You probably should kill him, the guy says.
Yes.
I don't think so. I'll
Are
just start.
Are
taking
you
his
sure
weapons.
this? Are you sure this man is actually
Kai?
Blood Hand? Are you sure this man is
Kai,
actually
hold on.
Blood Hand and not some like out of town mercenary?
I'll kill him.
Is
Uh,
this guy like? Is this guy like an actual like Sithral captain? Like, is he one of the higher ups?
Are you talking about the guy who's this guy, the bandit captain?
Yeah.
He looks like one of Sithral's people. I mean, he seems like he's a blood hand mercenary.
Right, but is he one of Sithral's higher ups or nah? I'm just thinking
You don't
because Neil
think
said that
he's
they'd be out and about.
you don't think he's too high up in the organization. I mean, there's no way to know for sure, but yeah. So if Kai
kill him.
is going to try to kill him, Lazarus, you gonna do anything or say
Oh,
anything?
I'm just gonna like put myself between Kai and the body and just say, he doesn't need to die today.
Yes, he does.
Shapeshift into
oh,
spider.
this has happened
Right,
before.
So what are you gonna do, Kai?
Shift into a spider and then bite him.
Ah!
All right. So are you gonna try to stop him?
Wait, Kai, biting me or the unconscious fellow?
I think he's going for the unconscious guy, right?
I'll try to intercept him. Yeah.
All right. So I guess yeah, he would kind of block you, Kai, and get between you and kind of keep you from attacking him at this point, unless you're going to try to attack your new friend.
Without his weapons and armor, he's not going to be any use to the other side. We can leave him tied to a tree or something here.
Fine,
And-
I'll just go around nicking everybody's shit.
Exactly.
All right. So you are distracted by that and just go start taking stuff from the other dead bodies. And the archer who you spared says, it might be a mistake to leave him alive, but, you know, it's up to you all. He says, I assume If I just
Oh,
leave,
this
you're gonna try to prevent me from going.
Oh,
This
I
is
will.
no one's business. We only keep people alive. We only kill people apparently in combat.
Yeah.
So yeah, can I go
Oh.
then?
No, we really need to have a discussion back at our house, please.
He sighs and says, "The hard way it is, I guess." And he puts his hands up and says, "I am your prisoner."
Or like conditional ally.
He just laughs and says, "Where am I going?"
This way.
All
I'll
right.
take him back. Take him home.
So the group.
Or we just leave. Quentin would be awake by now.
Yeah, no, it's only been a minute. So if you loot
Righto.
these guys, let's see. They would looks like they may have. Well, they got a bunch of stuff from the mayor's house. I assume you're not searching the guy who put his hands up. You're just gonna let him have his stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So if you search these other guys, they would have 120 gold pieces, as well as their normal armaments. And there's a couple of paintings in a pile that they had at their camp. They probably stole from the mayor's house.
All right. Well, I'm
Oh,
taking
we
those
can take them
paintings.
back.
Here, I'll list the loot in the chat, and you guys call out what you're taking.
All right.
Well,
Those
we can
paintings.
just stick it all in the bag of holding.
All right,
I'm
yeah,
all
if you
for
want to do that, that's fine.
Oh yeah, that's
I'm
fair.
all for giving the paintings at least back.
Yes, I think it would be a good idea to
Quick,
redecorate the place.
quick question. Obviously, I've said in my dial form, so Kai's gonna have to translate all this, if you will. What are we doing with the guy who's unconscious?
Lazarus will probably just tie him to
Yeah,
a tree
I've
with no gear on him.
So that's what you find: 3 paintings and a sack of gold. But she said you're just putting all in the party fund. Who's doing the party treasury?
Ryan's doing the party treasury, but I have the bag of holding.
All right. So is this going into your inventory or the party treasury?
Party.
Party treasury. It's going into the bag of holding.
All right. So yeah, go ahead if you could, Ryan, and add those.
I'm for giving the paintings back once this situation is cleared.
Right.
If she's,
Right.
if the mayor is still alive, it seems. I
So yeah, there's still a bunch of craziness going on in the town, but it's almost kind of peaceful in the hills here, as that all seems further away at this point. What do you want to do?
That bag is
Before
our
we-
house.
paintings of a
Can I-
kidnapped person. I
Really
guess.
quick though, you would notice that the marketplace seems to be it's being held by Blackwater's people now. He seems to have moved his troops
Hey,
out.
nice.
Oh,
So there's a bunch of Blackwater mercenaries in the marketplace, and it looks like a couple of them have also moved in to fortify the Maplewood.
awesome.
You can see from up here.
Glad to see our work is not going to waste.
But before we left that place, can I like stay behind and look for some herbs and shit?
Quentin, give me a stealth check.
I have to use his. Okay.
Okay. Got it. What did you say about herbs?
Can I stay behind and collect some herbs and shit? And I'll catch everybody else up.
You asking me or them?
Them.
Sure. What do you guys say?
I didn't catch that, to be honest.
I'll catch you up back at the house. I'm just gonna collect some shit. Some herbs and shit.
I would like to incite that.
Are you actually collecting herbs, or are you trying to stab someone?
No, I was trying to kill that bloke.
Alright, give me a deception. Never just let it go. Yeah, give me a deception and you can do an insight.
Hmm. Yeah, he's
so-
getting herbs.
This all seems legit.
Yeah, fair.
He's a druid.
Yeah,
Yes, as long as you
Sure, why not?
yeah, don't tarry much.
Alright, so you all are heading back.
Yeah, I don't know what these guys are doing. I'm just bringing Shay's friend home.
Yeah.
Always use herbs for healing potions.
And actually, when you go to kill him, you find he's already dead. Looks like something bit him.
Huh.
There's a lot of secret assassins in this group. Apparently someone else got the
Fucking
idea before
Quentin.
you did. Yeah,
Can I do
you're
an
pretty
insight
sure it was
check to see if-
Quentin, because you could tell there's
Yeah.
like a bunch of bite marks on the guy. Alright, so you are heading home with this guy, and he says, I really should be going. Are you sure there's nothing I can do to convince you to let me go?
A seat.
You have to talk about that with Elise, I guess.
By the sounds of things, if you just provide enough information, you'll be free to go.
Says, I feel like I've given you quite a lot already. And I killed
Well-
2 of your enemies for you.
Let's just start with your name.
Alright, so you bring him to the house, which, yeah, Durrani is there. So Durrani, you see they bring this guy in, who seems to have given up.
Fuck's sake, why are we taking prisoners?
He's not a prisoner. He's a conditional ally.
I'm
Why is
also
he a
not
conditional
about that,
ally?
actually.
Because he knows things that we could use, and
Okay.
I want us to ally with him.
Okay. What do you know? What haven't I been told?
Blackwater may not be who he says he is. Which
Why on
we already
earth
knew.
would anyone think Blackwater
figured
might
that.
not be who they think he is?
Well, I'm wondering, Shaith's friend, what was your name again?
I mean, do I have to give you my name as well?
Just give me something that we can call you.
Sure, call me Bob.
Sure. Bob here.
Yes.
You know, I would prefer. I mean, I could go find Shaith.
Well, she's pretty busy at the moment with all that's going on. We're both, our investigations have both been a bit accelerated with this turn of events.
You seem
Brilliant.
anxious to leave. You know, this would just go a whole lot quicker if you just worked with us instead of against us.
Who do you believe Blackwater to be? And then in his head, it's just, I'm just gonna fucking outright tell him, if you do not give us this information, you will be food for the pet fucking dragon. And something's just gonna straight up fucking growl.
He
And
says,
make sure the exit's blocked.
he'll say back to you out loud, as far as intimidations of go, that's one of the first times I've heard that. Very well.
Not many people have pet dragons. Who the
He
fuck do you
says-
think Blackwater is?
He says, well, I was hired by an interested party because Blackwater has been acting suspicious for, well, a few seasons now, actually, after his last expedition. And actually, we are pretty much at time here, so we might have to save the reveal till next time. So why don't we do
You're
MVP?
taking us seriously?
What? Yeah, put that next time on No One's Business. But yeah, let's do MVP votes and end here.
But holy
Alright.
shit, one of our allies is actually fucking doing something.
Yay.
And yes, welcome to the group, Lazarus. Welcome to the craziness that is this group.
It has been a pleasure.
So to do a MVP vote, you do /W space GM space the name of whoever you thought deserves an honorable mention because they were entertaining to you in some way. Whatever way you want. And you can't vote for yourself.
Ah, shucks. What was the command?
It is this without the parentheses.
Hmm.
Oh, and sorry, Kai, for doing it before you.
It's fine.
It's no love lost between you two.
I'm just
I
gonna
figure
walk in-
someone in the group would do it.
I'm just gonna walk in with a daisy.
I was not
I'm
concerned.
still writing.
All right, so Lazarus with 4 votes, you are MVP.
Yay!
So you get a story point, which you can spend for various things. Also,
Oh,
you,
yeah,
you do start with inspiration. I know, so make sure you have one already. But yeah, you can have up to 10 story points. So now you have 1.
All right,
Actually,
and
how does inspiration work when it says no cost?
What do you mean?
On Discord it's how inspiration works now, I guess.
It's just the regular rules for it. You can, if you're inspired, you can use that to gain advantage on a roll.
Because
And you can spend one of the uses of story points is you can spend 1 story point to become inspired.
while rolling initiative at no cost. So do I lose the point or do I keep it?
No, that means it doesn't cost an action. So during
So
initiative,
normally using the point would be an action, right?
yes,
Okay,
in combat you can use a story point as an action or bonus action to become inspired. But this way you can just do it as part of rolling initiative for no cost. Sorry,
you.
were you asking something, Lazarus?
yeah, just like, is there anything else story points would be used for, or is it just the
So
gaining inspiration?
you can use, I think it's 3 points to introduce a character from your
I thought
past
it was
into the
5.
game.
I thought it was
Ooh.
5 and 10.
No, I think it's 3 and 10. I can double check, but I think it's 3. And then if you spend 10 points and the group is okay with it, you can do a side quest that has to do with like your backstory. So
Okay,
kind of
so
like
I
take
wanna
some.
spend
Yeah.
3 of mine. Bring in companion.
Well, we don't have to talk about it right now. But yeah, just message me if you want to spend 3, and we can.
Did you
try
ever
to-
decide on? Did you ever decide on whether or not we could culminate our points for one person?
No, you can't. You can't combine them
Why
You
not?
can't trade points.
because I said so. Mostly just because
But-
like everyone's just gonna spread their points around like a collective.
Well,
the
see,
whole
I'm
purpose is
thinking-
supposed to be
No, but
like
if we want to spend them all on like one person's backstory.
oh, like introduce another person. I mean, I guess you could do something like that. I mean, I wouldn't be against that idea.
Okay,
So, but
Patch
we
Potter, Patchwork. Just make sure you have your background prepared.
but and this
I'm gonna have to come up with names, God.
yeah, and usually something like that would happen kind of between story arcs. So we're not just gonna like interrupt this to go do that suddenly. But like when this ends, there'll be like probably some time when like you're getting ready for the next adventure. That's when we do stuff like that.
Hmm.
Yeah. But I'm going to take some notes. Otherwise, good game, everyone. And
Thank you.
yeah, see you
Is
next
this-
time.
Is this guy the talking rat?
Who? Who? Oh,
The rat.
Talking rat, the one that gave
Lazarus?
the key and shoot.
No.
What?
No.
Well, does Lazarus know anything about the talking rat?
I mean, you could ask him. Probably not.
Oh no.
It's going to be like,
Guess you'll-
Does
yeah,
You'll have to find out next session, I guess.
exactly.
does Shaith's boyfriend know anything about the talking rat?
Bob,
I mean, you can ask
Bob?
him next time.
I can.
Bob
I'm
really
spend
isn't gonna
money.
fucking leave this place in one piece. I'm telling people that now. There
If
is
you are
too many
that-
factors that is gonna have Bob rip the fuck apart. Because fuck this guy.
Yeah, you're on the warpath right now. Daranu's like, I'm taking everyone down. Then.
Yeah,
no,
I'd
I'm not
probably-
taking everyone down. But this guy has said things that have triggered very fucking certain
Oh.
responses, and this guy
Shoot.
isn't fucking losing.
Quentin, I forgot. You were supposed to be
Yeah?
scribed this week. Are you okay with that? I think we got
Yeah.
distracted. Okay, thank you. But yeah, I'm just gonna take some notes.
I need to know who this talking rat is. I need to know who the rat
If
is.
you ask him, maybe not do it in front of us because
I know that's what I was. That's why I was
Talking rat
like,
is
I was
scary.
messaging. I was messaging Daradu saying you have to ask him about the talking rat.
Oh, yeah.
This is like your conspiracy theory. Who is the talking rat?
Who is the?
Yeah,
Well, he was. Who is this rat? I need to know. This is driving me insane.
What's the name of that guy that was on an airplane and disappeared?
Oh yeah.
Shoot, now
I know who
forget.
you're talking about.
Like
I know
that.
exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah, like that weird thing that happened where a guy jumped off a plane and like they never found
Well,
him.
didn't he like rob a bank or something like that?
Yeah, there was a
DB
whole
Cooper.
thing. Or
And
go,
like that was
DB
like his
Cooper.
escape.
DB Cooper,
yeah.
yeah. That's like this is your DB Cooper. Like, what was the rat? Who was that? But yeah, you know, he did a
the
bunch
rat?
of stuff. Yeah.
The rat is a secondary importance. There is a very fucking poignant thing that needs to be fucking dealt with.
Yeah, the fact that
For
he's
very obvious
investigating the
reasons.
Blackwater. Okay. Well, yeah, no, and I'm a little bit concerned that they're also investigating me, but
Well, they
that's
know
a,
your
we
that's
secret.
a whole other thing.
We don't want anyone in this fucking city looking into who people actually are, though. Especially
No,
those
I
linked to
really
the
don't.
Transport
I'm
family.
very I fully want to join their organization just so that I can control the flow of information.
This guy
Yeah.
is pretty much just sentenced himself to death as well as Shafe.
Yeah. Well, like Darren doesn't know anything about that either.
I know
This is
enough.
a point. You don't know enough, I would say.
You don't know that
Yeah.
he knows, unless she's told you. Actually, she's not told you that he knows who
Yeah.
Elise is.
And I know
He-
No,
this.
Darren
Yes.
knows enough to react how Darren is going to react, but Darren doesn't know certain parts. Like, there's a bunch that I don't know.
Yeah.
I know there's a bunch I don't know, and I know what I don't know. But there are just looking into people who are not who they are is enough.
Yeah, that's makes me nervous.
And yeah, there's probably going to be more explained as we go, Lazarus, because I know you're kind of coming in on the deep end of this story, because a lot has happened. So if you have any
Yeah.
questions, just let us know.
I'm managing
Yeah.
and putting the pieces together.
Okay, good.
Yeah, no, we usually spend like several hours after the game just like talking. So
Mhm.
if you're free, we're
Uh,
willing to break it down for you.
Unfortunately, I've got 10 minutes before I have to go, but
Oh dear.
if I do have any important questions, of course I'll just message the chat being like, so what's the deal with this Bob guy, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
no,
this
no.
Bob
Feel free
guy
to
is
message.
a random guy who's looking into people that he doesn't need to be looking into, and he's looking into people in a place where we don't want him to be looking into people. So he needs to die. And just as a point,
This party's really
Like-
taking
killing
prisoners,
We've-
prisoners in a fight is a guaranteed way to start conflict.
Yes,
Oh.
it is.
Perfect.
With us, it is.
It is.
There's a lot of
Like-
disagreement over what should be done with prisoners. The group doesn't
That's-
recognize the Geneva Conventions, apparently.
You
Well,
don't
the
have the
problem-
Geneva
The problem
Conventions.
with taking prisoners is that then there becomes like a whole debate on like what do we actually do with them, and then that tends to
Mm.
split the party pretty heavily.
Yeah,
So it
So,
tends to just
before-
be best not to take prisoners unless
Before
they're actually
Patrick-
useful.
They're not the. This
Before
isn't the
Patrick
best
was-
group of people.
yeah. Before you came, Patrick was like the moral compass, kind of. She's mostly given up and just focusing on herself right now. But this group is very grey.
Yeah.
Hey, Quinton's
roll
happy
up,
to
thingy.
let you live in your world of bliss, thinking that it's all
So the
fine.
fucking- But the guy goes behind the party's back and murders someone anyway.
Yeah, like that's the second time you've done that.
It's the first time I've killed someone behind your back.
No, but it's the
No.
second time that you've gone behind our back to try to like mutilate someone after we've decided not to do it.
Yeah.
Both times we're in your dire wolf farm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, because remember Captain Graves?
Yeah,
And
no, that
whole-
one was.
and,
Well,
and the whole.
in my defense, Felia wanted his head as well. I just helped.
Felia
Right.
agreed to not have his head.
Yes,
Felia
Yeah,
backed
Felia
down
agreed.
and agreed to losing that argument, and then you
You're the
And
one
I would have
who.
been it.
then made the decision for her.
Yeah, I would
Yeah,
been
like
it.
there's no using Feely as a defense.
No comment.
Yeah, this is it.
Hey,
by the way.
Quentin has sad self-control.
Quentin doesn't have any self-control.
No.
Alright, well,
No,
I
he
gotta,
does.
Like Quentin just doesn't have reasons for doing things and then does them.
I gotta get ready for my next game, everyone. So thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you next week. And yeah, welcome again to the group, Lazarus.
Thank you very much. And it was really fun, thanks.
Yeah, take care, everyone.
Don't worry.
Right.